I will become the cleric and I will fix the problem.
All right,
As
we are
everyone
live,
here
by the
is
way.
just saying, "Son of a." Alrighty. All right. So last week, a lot of you found yourselves wrapping up the end of this dungeon by finding a secret corridor into the Harper's treasure room of this kind of makeshift and temporary base of operations outside of the city of Baldur's Gate. You fought tooth and nail to dispatch the better half of a dozen members of the Harper, including one of which who was currently conducting research in his laboratory just north of where some of you guys are right now. And we left off finally with one of you guys discovering this hidden door, which led south into this treasure room. So the three of you down here, Yana, Nidra, and Bosco, you find yourselves gazing into, and one of you standing within, a relatively small room filled with various forms of wealth, coins, gems, and even a few various objects rest within and upon chests scattered about the floor. I'm going to need all of you, including Pete, to make a perception check, excluding Thrognir.
Okay. Oh wait, I need to actually. Sorry, don't mind me.
That's good that you got that out of the way now.
I would like to use my inspiration.
Haha. I also have no idea what's going on in here.
Okay. Hold on. I need to roll something real quick. Let's.
This is actually good. There's a chance I might know what's happening.
Okay, so there's a couple things that go on here. First of all, Treek, you hear the shattering of clay followed by a loud whoosh. Not a second later, you hear, "Bloody idiots left their explosives laying around and they won't hear a damn thing about it." And within this, a familiar face comes running down the hallway, his beard somewhat singed and coated in oil. But for the better part, Thrognir has found his way back to you through some
Thrognir!
form. That being said, at this point of time, Bosco, you step into this room, and Yana, you know that something's wrong. As soon as you stepped into this room, you could tell something was off. And due to your perception check, Bosco, you see that perched precariously on top of the bookshelf in the corner of the room is a tall, darkly dressed man wielding blades in each of his hands. And
It's Altair.
let's roll some initiative.
Wait, he noticed me too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I am also on the initiative.
That is
taking.
Yeah,
not
we're all in now.
as strong as I would have liked.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot. I forgot to click on myself because it's been like a month since I played.
Damn it,
My
Throw.
bad.
Oh,
You-
man, this is so clutch. Oh, my
Bosco.
God.
I do have a
Bosco has a
blade.
chance.
Where am I?
I think the fact that Bosco has a chance has just doomed me, though.
It may have.
There I am.
You said he was on something, Andy?
Yeah, he's on top of the bookshelf next to you.
So
Yeah.
how
Ah,
tall?
shorty.
Who are we missing? We are
Me.
missing Thrognir.
We got the
He
20.
rolled a 20.
Oh, why is it not? Oh, my bad.
Because I forgot to
Here.
click on myself because it's been a month since I played.
How do I add you? It's
Right-click his
we
token.
haven't played in a while, Anders. Right click,
Add turn.
add to, add turn.
Give 20. That's not 20.
I swear I put 20. I don't know what happened there. Oops.
We're going in the opposite order.
Yeah, that'd be nice for you guys. Bad for Bosco.
Yeah.
You see this Harper assassin standing perched, ready to pounce. It's your turn. You're first up.
Alright. I would like to run away.
Uh-huh.
Do I have to disengage?
No, he's not within striking distance.
I will say, run away. There's someone in here and start running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll take 5 more feet with a bonus, or with an action. 5, 10, 15, 20. And behind this wall, Andy, can I hide?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for stealth, and I need you to get your headphones.
Okay.
Alrighty. Treek, you see
Hello.
Bosco come booking it around this corner down.
Okay. I turn to Thogner and say, let's go see. Hey, can I see what he looks like? Does he look really worried? I mean, it looks like he just sprayed around the corner.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah, you see him kind of flip around the corner and kind of bring his cowl up above his head and try to crouch down next to the table. You don't quite get a facial read on him, but you've seen Bosco hide before, and this does seem like he's trying to blend into the shadows.
Okay. I think I'll take that as enough to just go over there. I'm not gonna do a sprint, but I'm just gonna kind of, and I'll bring Pete. I didn't even count. Didn't count. But I think that's all I'll do, and I'll like wave him, try to flag him over, and see if he can tell me what's wrong.
Okay,
Without
I
being
think you have
one of
2
these.
more squares that you can move.
But I'm gonna see if he can, like, flag him down. Not say any words because it seems like he's trying to hide, but like see if I can figure out what's going on.
All right. We are going to, let's see. All right. He has 2 attacks, so there's going to be 1 on each of you guys. And he has advantage on both. Good luck, everyone.
Who's that against?
Both of you, those both hit.
Okay.
All right.
I am fairly certain I'm at the very least unconscious.
Oh, that was supposed to be damage, but I'm glad that's not a crit. 27 to you, Yana. Actually, there's a con save there. Go ahead and make a con save.
Doesn't matter if I'm unconscious.
Yeah, make the con save.
Your body doesn't stop working until you're dead.
Okay, so you take 16
I'm unconscious.
and need your con save.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
Okay,
and
so
switch
you
that to
take
0.
12 plus 9, 21. You are both currently unconscious. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, Thrognir.
All right, so and I'm just confirming. 1 diagonal is 5, but going 2 that adds it to 15. Yes.
No, going diagonals is normal distance.
Oh,
That's fine.
okay. I wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, I don't play that way. It's fine.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It doesn't matter because we got a good buddy Ranger over there, but this feels like a waste. But how's everyone looking that I can tell?
Bosco is the only one that you can see. So Treek's looking kind of rough. Pete is on death's door, and Bosco is not quite as bad off as Pete, but he is also severely crippled. As in, Bosco has, I think, 6, Pete has 1, and Treek has 30.
4.
Well, let's see what I got, because oddly enough, as a cleric, I can't do all that much in the way of mass healing because, as we learned, Prayer of Healing takes 600 or like 60 rounds to go away. Something stupid. I got 3 of these, but let's hit them with a let's hit the. I believe I can only, since I can only see 3, I can only hit 3 of you guys there. Have 6 health, guys. It's something. And that's a bonus
Woo!
action. That's a bonus action.
Who is that
And then-
towards?
That's towards all 3 of you up here.
Ah. Okay. Cool.
And actually, if I just change my movement to be there, it doesn't matter as long as I can still see.
I'm gonna toss it out there. You could use a sprint action too if you wanted, but yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that
he
is a
can get
bonus
line
action.
of sight on us.
That probably would have been smart earlier.
Well, we can retcon it if you want. Let's see. If you have 25, right? So you could move
10,
to
15,
there.
20, 25.
Yeah,
I
it
s-
wouldn't give you any more sight.
No,
but-
so I'm just
so-
gonna in that case go here, and I have a whatchamacallit. Actually, I don't because that's a candy bar. But where's that? Hey, Pete. Congratulations.
Move.
I forgot to click the thing instead of what it says.
It's all good.
All right.
Let's cure you some wounds. That was a
Praise the
terrible roll.
cleric.
Bless you,
Anything
sir.
else?
I give him a hug.
No, because that's my bonus action, movement action. So, and
Yana Nidra, death saving throws, please.
Fuck!
All right.
I just need
Bosco,
to be able
you're
to
up.
see you.
He didn't see me, right? So I could peek out and shoot him.
You're not sure.
Well, if he didn't, I can roll with advantage.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay. And that's 8 damage.
I am gonna tell you, you would have to pop out 5 feet to shoot. So
Yeah,
if you're-
that's sorry.
So, no, it's cool. I'm just making sure you know for move.
Yeah, I was gonna move out, take the shot. He sees me, and then I get to roll sneak attack with that. I forgot.
Nope. There's
Yeah,
no one
Advantage on
threatening
the
him.
attack.
It's with
Oh,
advantage.
you're right. You're right.
advantage.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
You're right.
That is terrible.
Yeah. Oof. Big oof.
And then I want to
Bad
backtrack under the table and hide again. For
Okay,
bonus
go ahead
action.
and move to the table then. Man, I need a little cheat sheet for sneak attack. I swear there's a bajillion different things.
Do you want me to
Treek, you're...
put my thing in there?
No, it's fine. I just need correction sometimes. I got you. I remember. It's just, especially with your archetype, there's different sneak attack.
Yeah.
things. So it's all good.
19 for stealth, Andy. Sorry. I rolled
Okay.
that with advantage.
So I'm gonna move forward after seeing Bosco shoot someone. I'm gonna go ahead and run up to this little desk. Once I select my character. And I'm gonna prepare an action to shoot whoever comes around the corner towards us.
Okay. What's Pete
Yeah.
doing?
Pete's gonna go ahead and kind of get a little closer to both of us in between, but hiding behind, ready to headbutt.
All right.
I'll
So, like,
only have.
yeah,
I would like
maybe-
her to prepare an action if someone attacks me to then attack that person. If that's
Okay.
That's so just like right there. That'll be my turn.
Okay. That does not have advantage. He no longer has advantage, so Bosco. This Harper assassin kind of enters into the room, and you're kind of peering out from the bottom of the table, and you see his feet pointing towards Treek rather than you. You believe that you're still hidden. And
Can I take a shot at him?
you can now. One of those is going to hit. Make a con save.
Doesn't Treek has his ready to action?
Yeah.
Yeah,
about
but
to-
his ready to action was when something else attacks him. So
that
yeah,
was
you
for
take 15.
Technically, his ready to action was
Okay.
as soon as whatever comes around the corner.
yeah. I thought that was Pete
Okay,
that had.
I don't think it'll be consequential, but I
Yeah.
mean, if the damage would make a difference. Anyways, you take 15 damage, and that will trigger your action as well, your prepared action. So go ahead.
Sounds good.
Like, plot twist, you're not going to kill him here, so I don't think it's going to really matter. Okay, that hits.
You sure? Sure that doesn't kill him?
No, I'm pretty sure that doesn't kill him.
Alrighty. Can Pete take a shot? I guess Pete might not have been able to run that far. Probably wouldn't be able to run that far on a.
How much did he use? Yeah, he's
probably about 25 out of 30. Yeah, he's not.
yeah, he's not going to be.
He'll just take a step forward. That's
Okay.
tempting.
Throgner.
All right. 10,
Sorry.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, I think that.
You can just make out Yana. You can't see
Wait, let me
Nidra.
take that back because I was there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 44, 45.
Yeah, that's. And I'm being generous with Yana, but I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious because I thought I measured that before and I thought it could go one space further, but
Damn
Unless
short legs.
short, stubby legs.
This is fine.
Hey,
This is fine.
don't worry, guys.
Nadra is out of spells anyways, so as long as she doesn't
Hey.
die.
It may be better that you're not taking more hits.
All 4 of you guys that I know about. 7 health.
Wow.
Type.
That's actually pretty good.
It is solid.
Anything else, Throgner?
Nope. That's my double movement and regular action. So, Yana has gained 7, and everyone else over here has gained 7. I'm doing my job.
All right, Yana, you wake up just back to consciousness. You see your once assailant moving into the room as Throgner's divine energy comes and awakens you from your poisonous and chilled slumber. What do you do?
I will stand up, feel on my belt for a healing potion until I realize I don't have any left as I look at Nidra. And then I will take out my horse tranquilizer and I will run towards this guy and stab him in the neck.
Okay.
Okay.
Feel-
Jordan,
Six.
give me a d20 plus your proficiency bonus. Actually, no, give me a d20 plus dex. I don't know how to roll it.
Improvised weapon?
Yeah, just give me
Are
the
you
d20.
throwing
Let's
it?
see what we get here.
Hey!
All right,
Give him
um,
disadvantage on the
Yes.
saving throw.
hold on. What was I'm looking at your sheet. We had a DC for the torch tranquilizer. What was it?
I don't know. Let me see.
Like Griffin tranquilizer.
Oh, I just have horse tranquilizer 6.
You didn't write down the DC?
No, I don't think you actually gave me one.
I did. We're gonna say it's a con save 15. I'll be generous on that. All right. He is seemingly sedated. Nidra, death save.
I really hope this isn't a nat 1. It's another 6 though.
Hey, don't worry. I'm literally 5 steps away.
Bosco.
I'll ask. Are we killing him?
I don't care.
All right. I'm going to walk up to him.
Rip off
1,
the cowl.
2, 3, and cut him with the sword.
advantage.
Yep. That's
Okay.
that's a nat
And
20.
sneak attack.
So double sneak attack 2. 38 for sneak attack?
Roll again.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. You go and bring your cutlass slashing down upon him, enough to wake him from his sedation, still groggy and still prone. I don't know what I'm doing for prone here. We'll say prone. But still alive.
Okay. And I'm
Oh,
going
sorry.
to.
sorry,
Sorry,
go
my
ahead.
phone. I'm
No, you're
going back up.
Okay,
25
you
feet.
will take an attack of Oh no, because you
No.
hit him. Just
Yeah. And shoot while I do, while I'm backing up.
okay.
So, you want me to take the shot first or back
Go
up?
ahead. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Gotta love 5e rules. You can't put your pistol right to his head and take a shoot because you have disadvantage then.
18,
That hits and
10 damage. 1,
He's
2,
still up.
3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, 5.
Okay, Treek.
All right. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna get kind of in front of. I'm just gonna run up and attack him with a rapier.
Okay.
With
It's kinda low.
advantage.
Oh, because he's prone.
He's
And
prone.
because you're with me.
That hits. Don't mind that roll, by the way.
Okay. Well, I'll do it again. I'm assuming he's not dead because of that big.
No.
number.
He is not roll. He's not.
He is not roll. Got it. Oh, come on. Roll 20. I believe.
That also hits.
Cool. I'll hang out here. Pete's gonna
Okay.
hide behind Bosco.
All right. He is going to
That's
stand
amusing.
up using half of his movement, and he's going to make an attack at both of you. 16 to Treek and 14 to Yana.
Miss.
Sorry, was that both misses?
Correct.
Oh, you guys are lucky. Throgner.
All right. I'll count that as 10 to get on the table, just for being nice.
Sure.
I don't need 10, 15, 20. Now I can see everyone. Now I can spend a 4th level slot on Mass Healing Word. And everyone? Jesus Christ, that's horrible.
I'll take it, dude.
Yep.
Just erase those death saves.
Wait, why did that? Oh yeah, only a D. It only adds a D8 instead of another. Okay, and whilst he's although he's not on the floor anymore, I'm wanted to go all Gallagher on his head. Where's that? Whatchamacallit?
Where's that Warhammer button?
It's a
Yeah.
ball peen button.
No. That was the light hammer.
Oh, rip ball peen.
I still have it. I still have it.
It's an important button, okay?
It is.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not a thing.
Okay. Yana.
Seeing him get back up after my tranquilizer, I'm going to summon the Don's Hymn into my hand and just take a slash at him across his back.
Okay. Do so with advantage. Just kidding, you clicked it too fast. Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I get 2 attacks. Swipe.
That also hits. Surprisingly, that hits.
Nice.
Is he evil?
No.
Then 25.
Killing
Okay,
bats on
anything
that.
else?
No, that's it.
Nidra,
Hey, we take
do not
those.
make a death saving throw.
I'd like to stand up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just play dead.
Huh. Is he still prone?
Negatory.
No, he is not prone.
Do I save this bullet or do I spend it? Nah, I spend it. I would like to throw an ice knife at him and use careful spell to make Thrognir, Treek, and Yana immune from the save.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Where is it?
That hits.
Make a
And
dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Wait, he has a dex thing. An effect that makes a dex saving throw only takes half damage. Well, he's going to take a quarter damage.
He takes no damage.
Just kidding. He takes 2 damage.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, all right. Let me get descriptive here. I stand up, groggy. I see him. I form my knife in my hand, and I throw it while like cartwheeling sideways using my tempestuous magic, like fucking Neo out of the Matrix.
I
Okay.
love it.
And
I thought you.
I'm gonna leg it towards this door, please.
Okay. Bosco.
Bye. Nice to see you.
I'm gonna jump on this table to get a better shot at him, so I don't shoot Treek in the head or the back.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna aim, hoping this is gonna be the last kill. 19.
That hits.
So 14 damage plus sneak attack. 21. So
Still
35
standing.
damage. God damn it.
He takes a shot to the kneecap, and he goes down on one knee, and as he looks back up at you, almost at eye level as you stand on this table, you see this the seething rage, just unrelenting in his eyes. He seems to be living on nothing except for extreme emotion and hatred at this point. Anything else?
No. Can't think of anything.
All right.
Maybe some. Yeah, that's it.
Treat.
All right, seeing this man who's taken down 2 people now, kneeling and barely alive, I'm gonna see if I can, just stab him right through the chest and have him just hit the ground.
Okay.
The bogey.
Hits. Still up.
All right, then I'm gonna withdraw it and go for like a slash across the.
Also hits. Still up.
Oh my goodness.
Anything else?
I think I'm also angry at this point. Like, come on, man. No, that's it for me. Just
All right.
gonna embrace.
He's going to use a legendary action to attack all 3 of you with a short sword and a whirling movement. It's going to go Thrognir, Treek, Yana. 16, 21, 10. Thrognir, 16.
Meets it, beats it.
Con
Beats
save, please. Yep, that's half damage. Okay, so you take 19 points of damage. Treat.
That hits.
Con save, please.
Oh,
Hey.
yo, wait, just
Go
you're a
team.
dwarf, right?
Oh,
Thrognir?
yeah, that's right.
You
Even
are
has
resistant to
that.
poison, aren't you?
Let me double check, because yes.
Treat, you
It
take
just-
21.
So
I'm assuming
half that-
Oh,
elves aren't resistant to poison.
No.
half
No.
19 is 10, so
Dang it. All right.
Is that resistant to the poison effect or poison damage?
That's a great question.
Advantage on saving throws against poison and resistant to poison. Oh, cool, both. Okay, so
Yep.
you take
10. Half of 19 is 10.
you take 15, 7. You take 15 total
Oh, 50.
because it's only the poison
Oh, yeah.
that gets
Oh, yeah.
quartered. So
Brain.
okay,
Thank you.
cool.
That was
Thrognir.
Alright, well. If at first you don't succeed, swing your hammer again. I'm
I
assuming
think
that hits?
hits.
Because I think it's
Yeah,
16
that
hit.
hits. Sorry,
Okay.
I wasn't looking.
Yep. Is he dead, Chief?
With this, he brings around his short sword, slashing at each of you, and as it cuts across your chest, you look back at him and just bring your warhammer cracking into the side of his head, felling the first foe that you've seen once you've returned to your party after your recent incarceration, as he crumples to the ground, dead.
Damn it! I wanted that kill.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
wanted to go Gallagher on his noggin.
I wanted to be alive, so
So apparently, Treek's the only one happy here.
well, I think Nija's
Oh,
probably
I'm
excited.
pretty happy too.
I'm pretty
That
sure
went
these two down here
so
are
much
super
better
happy.
than I expected it to.
You guys got so lucky on that fight; it's incredible.
Thanks, Throggy.
Not
I'll
to,
go run over and give him a hug.
not to
Yeah,
think
plus
for
Throgner
Nidra or
saved your
anything.
ass.
Not to think for Nidra or anything, but I'd say she might still be running until we tell her we
Oh
killed
no,
her.
listen. When I was actually about to say that. I got up here, I threw the ice knife, and I was full sprinting this direction. So I'm over here when I look left and I see that everyone seems to be okay, and then I start slowing down to like peek around the corner.
Give me a perception check.
From me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, that's performance. -2 from that.
You're running really
It's
well.
still good enough. Yeah, you look over and you see them all kind of celebrating with each other. I was gonna see if Pete was gonna go charging after you to try to catch you, as you failed to see them rejoicing or not.
Okay, I think I sort of stop, like, oh good, I just sort of slump against this wall.
Can I check this body? I want to see if that poison, if he has any more.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Investigation. 16.
Yeah, so you find a vial that looks like it would be used to contain poison. It's just it's crystal compared to your standard glass, and you can see just a slight bit of residue left. That being said, it's empty other than that minor residue. And as you look down at his blades and his crossbow bolts, while the poison is still viable right now, you can tell that it's oxidizing rapidly, quickly, and within a minute or two, it would no longer hold its potency.
Okay, so it's still a pretty good vial, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just crystal instead of glass.
Okay.
It'll help basically. It's not like a cork top. It's got
Yeah.
like its own little fine fit stopper too. So it'll just help preserve things and prevent oxidation a bit more. But you do find.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, that's fine. Just mark down that it's a crystal vial
Okay.
for me. That being said, I've got everything else of his treasure table mixed into the treasure room, so
Okay.
bear with me on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I will, as I drag myself down the hall, limping and barely able to, I will step up next to Throgner. I will drop to my knees and I will hug him at the waist and just silently, and then just sort of tip over.
Jeez. Long
Yeah,
rest.
can we rest
everybody?
now?
Yeah.
Come here.
I know you must be beat, Throgneer.
And to think that
Yeah.
all of this happened because Japan's emperor abdicated or whatever.
Pretty much.
Hooray,
Thanks.
Japan!
Sometimes lucky.
Yay.
Okay.
Hey, Throgneer, I've got some. I think they have something you want to see out of character, since I realize I have no idea what's happening. There's a room
Was it?
down there, a little bit
Oh
south.
yes.
That I don't know
You can
about.
see through right about the center of this wall, Throgner. You can see that there's a and you too as well, Tree, because you haven't seen it yet. Just this room with a number of well organized chests, some objects dispersed around the room as well. You can tell that it is used as a treasury.
Let's take a rest.
Why don't you guys take 5?
Want to go into the treasury and sleep there, or should we sleep out front?
Okay, let me break this for you guys. You guys have now 100% of the dungeon, so your next travel day you'll get a long rest.
Yeah,
just saying.
let's just.
Okay.
Which is what I thought we did last time, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you know? You never split the party.
Can I get a group investigation check as you look
Yeah,
about
sure.
this room?
I checked that room for traps
God
before we
damn it.
came in, right?
You check the door for traps.
Oh,
Nat
please
20.
ignore my advantage.
Jan, as you step into the room, it's engulfed in flame. All of you are. Hold on.
Seems fine.
Hey, I knew
Let's see,
better. I
this
didn't
is
step in that room.
Wait, where am I?
Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
70 points of fire. No, I'm just kidding. Abby's rolling her eyes at me. Okay,
Oh, I did-
you guys
I
had
was just
2.
barely-
Let's see.
I would just
27.
barely
Okay.
be-
Let's
27.
see.
I'd barely be unconscious from that. I have a butt ton
You
of
already
health.
rolled. Okay. Anyways, so with your guys', let's see.
I find everything.
In this room, you guys find. Nidra, are you ready for the?
Yeah, what?
I'm group treasure. Ready?
Oh, I'm writing this down. Yes.
Yes, you are.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, 1,000 copper pieces, 6,000 silver pieces, 1,700 gold pieces,
Hey.
70 platinum pieces.
Woo!
One of
Dang.
the smaller chests is partially filled with gems. Just go ahead and mark down gems from Harper Layer so I can go back to him when you try to get him appraised.
Could I appraise them later?
Yeah, actually, you could work on that later. You find a small pouch, probably about hand-sized, and you find a, let's see, you find a kind of, it's a black cloak with kind of this gold trim to it. It's got a very pronounced cowl, but it does look very ornate. And this chest here in the corner has the symbol of the Harpers emblazoned upon it.
That it?
Do you want me to pick it? Is it locked right now, Andy?
You can try to open it.
I feel if I rest, I could open it so much easier, but okay.
It is not a mimic.
You have a cleric
dang
here.
it. I was hoping it
You have a
was
cleric here.
That's
with
not the
all-
problem I have. Never mind, that's out of character. Hold on. Intelligence or dexterity?
Intelligence is what you're using for if you've seen him before, right? Whichever one is you've seen
Dexterity
it
is
before.
what I've seen before. Intelligence
that's
if I
fine.
haven't.
Yeah, go ahead and use Dex. It's a standard locking mechanism.
30.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and pop it open. And as you look into it, what you see is this chest contains a number of Harper badges, cloaks, and pendants within. Probably about 24 of each.
Yeah, we should probably take these two.
What
So,
would we do?
I have no idea what they want, but we should probably at least bring that back to the
Small pouch.
Zentarum to
Wait,
show.
where'd this small pouch come from? I'm sorry.
There was a small pouch, roughly hand-sized.
They wanted some proof of us beating this, or probably fighting in this place. We could bring this back to them.
I suppose.
I mean,
I don't even
meanwhile,
know why we were
I'm like,
here. I
yes,
assume it
yes,
was
let's
take
do
this
the
in.
thing that you're talking about. I know exactly what's going on.
we were contracted by the city to do something at this location. We took that to mean kill everyone and apparently take their cloaks back.
Also, how did you find
Yeah.
us?
Yeah. Where'd you come from, Wagner?
A true magician never reveals his tricks.
You're a
So, are we resting here?
We
can
can
rest a
you
little.
leave.
Quick reminder: you guys do have 3 days to return to Baldur's Gate,
I thought-
and that is it's more like you have like 3.5 days at this point. That being said, it is a 3-day travel, so it's up to
Okay. So we
Well-
have to head out here.
it. Just affects your guys' overall timeline whether you take a long rest here, if you take one on the road, is your choice. Whatever you think the party would do.
Everyone.
I don't remember the timetable. Is this like early in the day? I don't remember.
It was.
It's a.
ear-
I'm calling it midday. Like you guys are halfway through your week of time. I'm just gonna cut it at that. So you have a solid 3 days to return. You have 3 days and 12 hours left to you.
I feel
so
like
you could
it's-
sleep and leave, but it'd be tighter.
I feel like it's travel in the nighttime or travel in the daytime.
I think we should travel in the daytime, so we should leave now. and
Yeah.
see the
Yeah.
nightfall.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we
Wanna
open up
check
that
that small
little pouch that somebody had? Yeah.
Because I feel like that's something different.
I want to look at the cloak whenever anyone.
I mean, here, why don't I just. Because I know what we want to do. Where is that? I know I have it. There it is.
Oh god. Okay, hold on.
Why don't I just do that?
Shit. I like this spell, but what pisses me off is it tries to like I don't know the type of magic.
They're okay.
If
I
you
can help
say
with
that's
that.
the
magic,
thing.
If you just say it's magic,
Okay,
it's fine.
so
I don't know either.
the how are you inspecting the
I'm thinking, just looking to see, because locking up a pouch, it's probably got some sort of special property. So,
Okay, here's what I'll tell you. By looking at the pouch, you can tell that it is magical. That being said, the class of magic is illusion.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know what fucking type of magic this cloak is. I'm gonna be real with you.
Magic.
That's
I
fair.
don't-
I don't know magic either.
Fashion.
I don't think it'll really matter. Is the thing. I don't think that telling you guys what type of magic it would be will matter that much. That's all I'm gonna
Well,
tell you.
No, because it
All
wouldn't
I
matter
know
to
is-
me.
All I know is I want that cloak. It probably looks good like an Assassin's Creed cloak, and it would fill out my ensemble.
Okay,
Let's check
what
the
I'm gonna
Joshua with
do
that.
is
I-
I'm
I-
gonna move you guys back to your first day of travel here once I add Throgner to it, and let's see.
I'm just gonna be real with you. Is that a bag of holding?
You'll have to find out.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Okay.
I stick my
Let's
arm
see.
in it, and it doesn't go through the other side.
No, in fact, so as you open it up, and kind of look inside, it comes to your attention that it wasn't so much the pouch that was magic; it was kind of the residual the residual glow of what was inside. And as you look inside, what you find is that it is full of dust.
Cocaine.
Huh.
Let's party.
Cocaine?
Guys, we'll get back to the city real quick. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Okay,
Nice, that's special.
I'm gonna proceed this along for you guys a little bit. You make your guys' way back up to the Harper camp up here. It still looks to be unoccupied. Is this where you want to rest, or do you want to travel for the remainder of the day?
Travel.
Probably
Yeah.
travel.
Let's travel.
Oh, it's funny. I think I have the same map. In my file
All
somewhere.
right.
Interesting.
And this is where you guys are going to find yourselves resting
Okay.
for the evening. You recognize this location as where you had shot the target out of the tree containing that pouch of coins. That being said, I'm going to let you guys establish where on this map you guys want to be sleeping and a watch
Christ.
order. And because it's a long rest, you guys are going to get to level up.
Including me?
I'm going to, yes, including you. So
Yay!
you guys will all be proceeding to level 8 character level. That being said, I'm going to pull Kyle into the lobby while he reads over something I sent him for his level up.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I gotta roll my health, and what is a cleric again? D8, I think.
Yeah, clerics are D8.
Yeah, I thought so. Most things are, so I just kind of
Yeah.
assume.
Except ranger, fighter, barbarian, wizard, and sorcerer.
Yeah, basically,
Right?
depends on where you are in the line, and cleric is solidly like a switch. It can either be frontline or back row. So that's currently an 11. Do I have anything special? I think there's something about being a hill dwarf that gives it. I think it might be.
I did not look at any of my level up shit.
You guys didn't pick a feat?
No.
I did.
I'm probably gonna take an ASI anyways.
I did that
Abby,
last
did you
round.
pick something?
No, I did not.
Hill dwarf.
I did. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so plus 12. I have 92 health, guys. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I have 46.
Yeah, gotta love being a sorcerer, huh?
Uh-huh. I didn't roll.
Just
Some of my rolls for health weren't so good either.
just a question. Constitution, what is it? Doesn't change? Or if you get a +1 in Constitution, does it go?
It adds
For
Yes,
all-
it
each previous
retroactively.
level too.
Correct. It does.
Retroactively.
I'm going to have us take a quick break here. Go ahead and do your level ups. Who needs to do hit points real quick?
I just
do.
I
did.
rolled. I'm keeping. So
Ragnar, I'm
Same.
guessing you're keeping yours too. Okay. Who
Yep.
else?
Hold on.
Cleric shit. What do I get? Level 8.
Abby,
Yours
are
and mine, Bosco.
yours.
Ooh.
Oh, divine
Sweet.
feature. Neat.
All right, Yana.
Storm domain.
Alright.
Blah,
what
blah,
happens
blah.
at level 8?
Oh, good keep. Who else? I need Treek and Pete hit point rolls. Each of you are D10.
Are we doing
And
up
do
to full
Treeks
hit
first.
dice? Or are we doing
regain
the
half.
rest? Okay.
Oh,
So we can take full health, is what you're telling us right now?
Full health, half of your max hit dice.
All right, cool.
Nice, nice. That's much better than what I would have given you. And I'm guessing you're keeping Pete.
correct.
No, he's getting rid of
Good.
Pete.
All right. Hey, those are some solid hit point additions to you guys all around. That's really good.
Let's see.
We got a 7 out of 8,
we
a
earned
5
it this
out of
time,
6,
I think.
8 out of 12, 8 out of 8, 13 out of, or 10 out of 10, and a 7 out of 10. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And if you were to hit me right now with that 70 damage, I would still be standing.
Pretty much. Okay, I'm going to stand up real quick, grab some water. We'll start back in a few minutes.
Awesome.
Okay. What was that he
Okay. All right. So what I did, literally all I did was I took an ASI to charisma, so that's an 18 now. I have a +4. Um,
Okay.
I added 7 hit points, and I added Mage Armor as a spell that I know. That's it. And I got an extra sorcery point.
Okay, no more spell slots.
Well, I got an extra 4th level spell slot, I think.
Okay.
But I don't know. I didn't even think about that because that just auto calculates it on my character sheet. So
Okay, Yana. Oh, Yana's still working too. Okay, Treek.
I mean, like you said, I
Yeah, you
took
leveled
a
into Warlock, so you get
Yeah.
quite a variety of things.
oh, spoilers!
well, he mentioned it earlier.
He
but
mentioned
yeah.
Did it?
before.
I wasn't paying
quite a few
attention.
things,
Eldritch
apparently.
but
Blast.
generic
Well,
intro.
he kind of made a deal with John.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, Jay,
Why is
I have
healer so shit?
Let's see. So Pete got some hit points.
Mhm.
Yana, you're taking a feat.
Abby.
Okay, so she's picking out a feat, and Throgner's picking out a feat. I
Sorry, I
think
didn't do
that's
my
pretty
homework.
much everything.
Are we starting like after we wake up, or like right
I
as?
need a watch order when everyone's ready.
I will be. Does anyone want to be one?
I can take first watch.
I can also take watch pretty as soon as possible.
I'll take the
How
second
many
watch.
watches are we doing?
I can do 2 of the watches. I only need 4 hours for a long run.
Probably 3 watches or 4 watches.
Okay, who's third and fourth watch?
I'll take the third.
So it's gonna be Nidra. Sorry, Nidra, Treek, Bosco.
I will be the Dawn Caller.
Okay, so then
Okay.
Throgner, Yana.
Um,
Okay, yeah, your guys' nights for the most part go uneventful. Yana, with as much as you've been exerting yourself recently, as well as being knocked unconscious, you kind of wake up in a bad part of your REM, and so you're a little groggy as you're keeping an eye out this morning. Something does catch your attention just about as you're ready to wake everyone up to continue traveling for the morning. Um, that being said, it was just a couple of birds chirping.
hey Andy.
And the day is yours. Yeah.
On my watch, I wanted to look at the gun. I wanted to clean that gun some more. Hope it was almost done.
Okay, give me a performance check.
How? Okay. Investigation seems so much better now. 8.
What's your modifier for sleight of hand actually? So you rolled a 5. What would it be
11.
with? Okay, so it would be a 16. I'm gonna say it should actually be sleight of hand. I just didn't think about that. Yeah, it's actually really starting to come together. It's still not quite functional. You've got a little bit of cleaning up left to do on it, and without trying to fire it yet, you have a feeling that it may take some internal adjustments.
Okay.
That being said, what you've got so far is you've got those same pearl inlays on both sides of the handle.
Yeah.
And you have this long barreled, either silver or platinum, you can't quite tell yet, engraved firearm. It's just
Okay.
it hasn't buffed out all the way yet. You've still got a couple pockets of rust and wear that you need to work on, and maybe you'll have to figure it out at some point. Maybe some internal work that you'll need to do.
Okay.
With your knowledge, that internal work may require a set of tools which you probably don't have on you.
Okay.
That being said, you could probably procure them or perhaps find somewhere that you could acquire them for loan.
Would I
You're just
know-
not quite sure yet.
Would I know what type of tools, like a tinkering type of tools, or a...
Yeah, you'll basically need a little bit of a tinker's lab at some point.
Okay.
So we'll see. You don't quite know what's wrong with it inside. It may still be just fine inside. You're just not quite sure yet.
Okay.
Okay, so that being said, you guys kind of wake up for the morning. Are you guys taking time to investigate Your
You're what?
you guys had a pouch and a cloak.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So
see
I
what-
will allow a group Arcana check for each if you guys would like. It'll put you a little more behind in your day, but not too terribly much. Probably half an hour in total.
Okay,
All right.
that seems acceptable.
We could also
I'm
just
rolling
start up.
bad today. That was one of the better rolls I've had all day, and it was a natural 11.
Okay, since Yana rolled the highest on her Arcana
Also
check,
Arcana.
and can I get one for Pete too?
Dang,
Sure,
Pete's gonna
sorry.
beat me.
Let's go. -4. He can't beat you.
Okay. So Yana, you rolled the highest. Which one are you investigating with this check? The cloak or the pouch?
The pouch.
Okay. So you guys kind of open up this pouch and you kind of toss around in the circle, examining the bag and examining the dust. What do each of you do to examine the bag and its contents? First off, with Nidra.
I think I just take a pinch of the powder and kind of roll it between my fingers, trying to figure out what's going on with it. I very cautiously sniff it.
So you kind of roll it between your fingers, and as you do, it's almost more of a sand material as you feel it, but just as you roll it between your fingers, it very quickly kind of evaporates into nothingness.
Oh,
Thrognir, what do you do to investigate this pouch?
Let's see. I think he would. What is? Does the powder have any specific color to it?
Um, let's see.
Like, is it
Not really,
green?
for the fact that it's almost not quite transparent. Like, if you were to look through it, it would be transparent, but it would distort what you're looking through, kind of like a thick, marred piece of glass. So,
Okay.
no color, but it's kind of just that opaque.
In that case, take a pinch of it and like, put his hand behind one hand behind it, and then the other hand that's pinching these grains in front of it, and just kind of drop them in front. See if there's any properties you can tell, like if it's making his hand a little like distorted or something on the other side as the grains fall.
Give me an investigation check. A perception check. This is going to be a fairly high DC, just so you're aware.
Cool beans, cool beans. It's better than nothing. Perception. The one thing I don't have listed. Well, I don't make it, Chief.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. It doesn't seem to. It's just the same thing as the dust doesn't even make it to the point where it's blown away by the morning breeze. It just kind of disappears. Just for fun, Abby's been sitting here saying, "I know what to do with it. I know what to do with it." So I'm now going to say, ask what Yana's going to do with it, and I'm going to watch the world implode. So what do you
Is
do?
she
Well,
gonna
now
pull
it's
an
not gonna do it.
No, go ahead.
She's gonna pull an Abby, isn't she?
She's gonna.
I was
snort it
gonna
like a
sprinkle
line
it
of-
on our tracks and see what happens.
Okay. Same thing. Give me a perception check. It's going to be a pretty high DC. No, you kind of sprinkle it on the tracks, and it doesn't seem to do anything. You don't notice any change.
What did my Arcana check do?
Gave you a chance to
I flip it inside out.
take time with.
oh no!
Oh, no.
No,
And it's
well,
gone.
Why? Okay,
it's
okay. Well, when I
powder in a
roll,
bag.
So as Yana takes. Okay. Oh my God! Give me an initiative. Give me a group initiative roll
Oh
versus Yana's
Christ!
initiative
Oh
roll.
no!
You have advantage on initiative rolls, so we're gonna see
Okay.
if the
Oh.
group beats her
Advantage.
initiative on average.
We have advantage, or she does?
Okay,
Okay.
that's 24, 12. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So as a group, everyone was able to no, as she goes to lift it up. Yeah, but it was a group over average. Oh, you do have
advantage. All
you know, it's okay. No, it's okay. I
No,
don't do it.
How do you dump it? What do you dump it on?
I don't wanna.
Wait.
Don't I have a higher initiative than her?
Yeah, but it's a group average.
Oh, and the 25 doesn't help.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
40, 47, 53, 60,
I will
70,
stop myself.
Give me an intelligence check. No, you definitely poured it out. You totally. What did you pour it on?
Bloody idiot.
I just poured it out on the ground.
As the bag
Uh,
empties onto the ground, you see the spot of grass where it empties on turns invisible for a few moments as you stare at a spot which has now been covered by what was once a bag of dust of invisibility.
I fucking knew it.
I hate myself.
The second he said it was like near translucent, I was like, okay, this is what this has to be.
And after after 5 minutes, the grass reappears where it once was. So I'm gonna take a moment here, and I'm actually gonna give Abby a point of inspiration because she's.
No,
figured
this
it
was the
out.
best outcome. I like this.
She did what her character would have done, which I'm all for. So she would have got inspiration, but she's been holding on to it since like Luskin, I think.
Well, this bag does nothing.
Yeah, so you
Well,
now have a
Not
bag.
anymore.
That's fine.
Anyways, I need another group Arcana check because that was hilarious.
All right, let's do it.
I was waiting for her to pour it on her head and Yana's gone.
That would have been better. It would have been used for something then.
I would have pulled an Abby.
No, this
and
I'm
lit it
so
on
happy
fire.
with this. This is the best.
Okay,
Oh,
all right,
geez.
Nidra, you rolled the highest Arcana check. How are you going to investigate this cloak?
I thought this was an investigation check to be like, oh yeah, it's invisibility powder, I guess.
No, I think we figured that out.
No, you guys beat that horse.
I think I just sort of close my eyes and I just try to get a vibe off of it. I kind of like just like sort of crimp it in my hands, move along the sleeves, and to see if I can get a feeling from it because of how I've been reacting to magic.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check. So you close your eyes and you kind of feel the cloak mold around you just briefly. You recognize it as being part of the attuning process. And so as you do this, what you feel is you feel this cool sensation. As for feeling the cloak, it feels almost a little bit leathery. Very leathery but silky smooth, not the rough leather, almost well manicured leather. Thrognir, what do you do to investigate this cloak?
I'm thinking he's gonna, in a kind of similar vein, he's going to, or in a kind of similar vein as to what Yada was initially thinking. He's gonna try putting it on and see if there's any change in it, like his properties, like if he's a little, like, basically see if there's anything happens to him upon wearing it. I know it's gonna probably take attunement in order for everything to happen, but hey.
You similarly feel the beginning of this attunement process, and you try to focus on it, and you feel the same sensation that Nidra did, just as you feel the cloak and just how it's composed, but you don't have any change of. You don't notice anything like that, no.
Okay, I don't feel like I am now like Gaston and have eaten like 6 dozen eggs for like 20 years and I'm super strong.
No, not quite. Yana, what do you do to investigate this cloak?
I
Turn it
throw it
inside
in a
out.
volcano.
I don't really care about it. I don't know. I just like try it on. It probably doesn't fit me, and so then I just pass it off.
Okay, Treek.
I want to see how stretchy it is. I want to just pull on the 2 arms, kind of like.
I can help out.
And this
Take
is
it
why we
off.
can't
Do
have
not
nice
So-
rip
things.
this cloak.
This is why we can't have nice
No.
things, guys.
You go and you kind of try to stretch out the material, and it doesn't so much stretch any more than you would expect.
Okay.
But as you kind of release the edges of it, you notice that they kind of, instead of just falling back to their position, they kind of flow back and then up a bit and then back a bit and then up a bit and then back a bit before resting at their original position.
Ooh, try and fly.
Seems flowy. I'm just gonna say that to everyone. Seems flowy.
And Bosco.
I want to put it on, and after I feel what they said they felt, I want Treek to try and take a swing at me.
Okay.
Gladly.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
With the sword, do it. Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Specify.
It explodes.
Yeah, Bosco. You take 19 piercing damage as you are
No,
run
I-
through by this rapier.
Whoops,
don't
hit
want-
the wrong button. Whatchamacallit.
Okay,
Oh,
you
well.
take 9 points of.
Yeah.
No, wait.
No, it's
What
of
is
the
that?
total.
Go ahead and ping it.
What?
Hold on.
Uncanny dodge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
does that reduce the damage? Oh, yeah, it does
should.
reduce the damage by half, I think.
Yeah, by half.
Okay. Anyway, so you take 9 points of piercing damage. Yep, you're wearing a cloak. You just got stabbed. You don't
And
feel
then
any
after
different.
that, I wanna hide.
You guys see Bosco run behind a tree.
Hold on. Do they see it?
I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dead. What is happening?
Let's see.
I don't
do
think
we
they see it. Does anyone have a passive perception above 21?
I mean, we
I
watched
got
you
it.
run
We
behind a
watched
tree.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
they
yeah.
watched you
Well,
and they do see
Creek
you.
just stabbed you and you ran behind a tree. I don't.
Yeah, but stealth means I climb the tree.
I'm
and you
just
can't
gonna
find me.
walk around the tree and just look at him.
As Yana busts out her
That's-
trusty logging axe.
Do you want me to
let's
pull
go.
out my bow?
Should I
We
pull
can
out
see
my
if it doesn't work.
Yeah, try and
with
hit him
ranged
now.
weapons.
You,
Bob.
you
Hold on.
make it up in the tree to where the target was at one point hanging before you removed it.
Jump
I
out.
want to do one thing real quick. I want to do an acrobatics check to hide behind Abby using stealth.
No, jump out
Okay,
of the tree
give
with
me
the
an
cloak.
acrobatics
Oh
check
my
to
God.
jump out of.
20.
You jump out of the tree successfully behind Yana. That being said,
I'm still
everyone
behind Yana.
sees you.
Everyone sees that.
Anyways, that being said, you guys, unless anyone knows or thinks they know what it is, you guys don't deduce the abilities of this cloak.
Who wants to
Wait,
attune to
wanna-
it?
Although it's a little bloody now.
Here, and
Yeah,
I'm
it has,
still
a, hole- it
wearing
has a
it,
hole in it
so
too, so I
mine.
can do this and fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
Wait, does it have a hole in it?
No, but that also can't. It can't. It doesn't matter. It's inconsequential.
Nidra, can you make the blood go away?
Yeah, I pressed to digitate it. Sort of.
So is anyone gonna wear this?
I am.
Yeah,
Mine.
that's fine.
Does it make
Okay.
someone dumber? Do they
It's probably not cursed. It's fine.
want to make sure they don't make bad choices?
I like cursed things.
Okay, so just keep track of where that cloak came from in case you gotta ask me sometime.
Yeah,
Um,
no
that
problem.
being said,
I'm gonna remove it
So-
from party treasure now.
is
Yeah,
there
I'll put it
anything
in
else you
Along,
guys?
along with that bag that we had.
I'll take the bag.
And this is where
This was Abby's plan the whole time. She just wanted a bag.
I put my invisibility power. If I had any.
Oh my
What was that in?
god.
You guys couldn't figure it out.
I did.
I'm just making sure that doesn't come back. I think that's a one-time thing. Found in a small packet, this powder resembles very fine sand. There's enough of it for one use. When you use an
One use.
action,
Oh,
the
she used it.
creature- Object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all subjects, and the dust is consumed when the magic takes effect. If a nearby creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, the invisibility ends for that creature. Well, that happened.
That
Um, That being said, is there anything else you guys are going to do before traveling for your day?
No, but I'm just gonna do
Eat
it
some
so you're
jerky
aware of
for
the feat I chose.
breakfast.
I chose that feat.
Are we considering this traveling to be through the forest, or is this foresty? Or
Yeah,
just
it's in the forest.
cool?
It's
We
like
could
the
be
cliff.
sneaky.
I'll give it to you. What's the consequence of that? Also, I love that feat. I think it's a good feat.
Yeah, I love it too.
What's
wow.
the outcome of that?
Just
the favorite-
a few nice things, like we can travel the same speed while stealth, and if I'm doing something at the front, I'm still low to danger, stuff like.
Okay, so you guys kind of travel for the day. I'm gonna move us back to the world map really quickly so you guys can see exactly where y'all went. Well, we're gonna Baldur's Gate first because roll 20. Okay,
Oh wow, we made it back.
world map.
Hooray.
So you guys can see back down here, all the way down at Baldur's Gate. You can. Is it Control Ping that moves it? I don't know.
It's
Follow the path. It's
shift,
on the sword
shift,
coast.
Shift ping? I don't remember. It's
I
been
know
so long
what
since
Baldur's
I.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys traveled those 3 days north here along the coast. That being said, you guys were heading towards the Fields of the Dead. You were beginning to reach that point where the trees were beginning to succumb to the general illness of the land. Your first walk back is still a little bleak, but the more you progress, the more you hear the birds continue to chirp, and life just kind of begins to come back into the land a bit more. And you guys come once again to a crossroads where you wake up on your second day.
I don't.
And I'm
Okay,
gone.
what was on the map over
I
here? I
vanished.
don't remember what was on the little our
There was
instruction
that
pa-
cave that we never explored.
No, that was from the first day. I don't remember what was here. This was
Oh.
stop
There
two.
was these kind of ruins right here.
Hmm.
Guys,
Do
the
I wanna check it
invisibility
out?
powder worked. I'm gone.
Hooray!
Okay, hold on. Real quick, you guys do have another morning to investigate the cloak if you guys want to. If you guys haven't really had any other ideas, we can
Isn't
just skip it.
Bosco just wearing it
but-
right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
what-
is.
Is wearing it making me feel any different?
No.
I
Do
believe
you
I would
feel
have.
cooler?
I mentioned try
Let me
attuning to it.
re-ask the question. Is he attuned to it right now?
Yeah, I would say he's attuned to it by this
Okay.
point. I don't see why not.
All right, I don't care then. It's his problem.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you guys wake up here again with another uneventful night. You're once again coming back into this more lush environment. That being said, which way do you guys head?
Down.
I do want to remember.
Well, we came from down, did we not?
No,
Yeah.
we came from.
We did come
we
from
came
down.
from down. Yeah.
So down goes back towards Boulder's Gate, but I want to know if we want to try to do whatever wonderful encounter Andy designed here that we just skipped over on the way.
There's nothing to the northeast.
We don't
They
have much
went to the
time.
same place.
We
I'm
don't have much
sorry,
time
I'm a
anyway.
lazy DM.
I don't remember what was here, honestly.
There was nothing here. This
Nothing.
was for you guys to think about which way to travel.
And
Oh,
Yana
okay.
went the
then
wrong
fuck
way.
off. I like the ruins. The ruins cool.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right, cool.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Thorgan.
I rolled a
It's all right.
3.
Yep,
I just
they're
wanna
pretty
say that.
cool.
Seems cool, guys. Let's roll.
Yeah, let's go. My invisibility wore off.
This is like my favorite part of the trip, just going to the foresty area.
Treek, do you know anything about these things in the forest?
I don't know, Andy. Do I?
They're called
Hold on.
trees.
I'm fixing.
Not
The map.
trees.
Um,
These are
ruins.
really weird trees.
I have
Are they
intelligence
petrified?
check.
what am I
have
looking at?
intelligence Check advantage.
What are we investigating?
I was asking Treek if he knew anything about this because it's in his favorite terrain.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check with advantage,
Sounds good. Why not?
if Treek cares enough.
Treat cares enough if someone asks.
anyone care enough to ask.
Just ignore that. I am not trying to
You
intimidate
intimidated
rocks.
those rocks very good.
I'm going to take that initial roll for you. So I'm going to give you just a 17. The modifiers are the same. So looking around at what you believe this to have once been, you can tell that there used to be a variety of structures here. That being said, the walls that remain really don't give you that much information. What you do find is that farther kind of back towards the southwest off this map, you can see where at one point there was what is mostly now a pit of a well that had been dug. And it seems like the surrounding area was used for farmland. As far as you can tell, it seems like this may have at one point been kind of a family outpost for travelers that were making their journey up through the Sword Coast, somewhere that people could buy fresh produce and maybe find a night's rest, either after coming out of the Mirror of Dead Men or before traveling into it. Just kind of a family-owned business with a farm attached to it.
I relay my assumptions to Bosco.
That's really well known.
Well, you're welcome.
And you guys, on your third day, once again, come back to this road here. Same thing. If anyone's got anything they want to try with the cloak, they can. If not, we can just start off here. Another uneventful night. As far as traveling's gone for you guys, your time along this portion of the Sword Coast has been fairly uneventful as far as wild encounters. You see a variety of animals, but I mean, considering the rest of your adventuring, it's kind of amazing you haven't run into a griffin or basilisk or something along those lines. But for now, you find a little bit of respite in your travels.
How high is this ridge?
5 feet.
Okay. What about over here? Is it higher?
8 feet.
Okay. I want to tell Yana to stand right there because I want to try and jump off it and see if it'll work. If anything will happen with this cloak.
Okay.
All right.
I'm so excited.
I
Get out of
want
the
to
way.
know what this is.
So
Actually,
you jump towards Yana.
actually, no. I don't want her in the way. I want to see if I can get some... Should I climb?
Cool, I wasn't
No,
gonna get
I'm
you
just going to
anyways.
jump.
Okay, how are you jumping with this? Are you jumping with your intention to land on your feet, or are you like trying to fully commit to this jump?
I'm fully committing. I have full hit points right now.
I'm
Okay,
gonna pull my bow out.
If
go
you
ahead
shoot me,
and
shoot,
make
I'm
an
gonna
acrobatics
shoot
check.
back.
Pull.
So you jump, and for a second it almost does feel like you're flying, and then you begin falling, and then you begin eating grass. That being said, you take 1d6. See, roll 1d6. You take 4 bludgeoning damage, and you may now need to see a dentist. But that being said, you found the ground.
Maybe if I jumped higher. And we'll figure this out later. I think John owes me
Let's-
enough favors.
Wait, what?
I think that's the other way around. You see.
Yeah, but he doesn't want me to die. If I die, I don't actually have to do anything. Or I think he'll just let me come back to life because I owe him so many favors.
Oh, how ironic that would be.
Anyways,
That's-
let's check this cave out. As soon as
We got time, right?
We have what? Just over a day, and we have just under a day's travel. Would that be?
Yeah, that sounds about right. You guys would have time to explore it.
I think we should do it then.
Okay, who's approaching the cave?
I think we all are.
yeah, I'm going to. Oh, I'm just gonna sort of. I don't have a staff or anything. I'm
I'll
just
go
gonna.
in front.
I'm gonna cast light on Yana's hammer, her weapon that she has, her sword.
Does
Okay.
it glow already?
I was gonna say it already glows.
What color does it glow?
Kind of
Sunrise
sunrise
yellow.
yellow. It kind of changes between golds and yellows and pinks and light blues.
That's so cool. You could cast
It's
it on that
already
bag.
Technicolor.
Make
I
it
wanted to
cool
make it
again.
cooler, but now I can't.
Wait, will you do red?
Sure.
Okay, sorry, red is already also in there.
All the
All the
Dang it.
sunrise. You can add green, you can add white, you can add black, you can add brown.
Add
The
some
red-
green. I think it'll make it more rainbowy then. That's what we're missing.
Sure. I put green light on it.
Okay, great. And you now have like a polluted sunrise. type
Wait.
look.
Have I tested this? Like, if I throw it away from me and resummon it, it'll come back in my hand?
You haven't tested anything like that.
Well, I'm not gonna do that now.
Okay.
She throws it in the
so-
water. There it is.
So you guys kind of trudge into this water here that flows once again beneath the roadway. It's at this point right here that it kind of goes into a little subterranean cavern, if you guys remember. But that being said, so as you approach the entrance to the cave, I need each of you to make a perception check, please.
19.
And Treek and Pete.
I'm back.
Or-
Sorry,
okay,
my
here we go.
electric kettle boiled over.
Oops. That's not good.
No problem. We're
Put it on.
currently wandering into a cave with not an anglerfish, but something else.
Okay, so
Something
as upon approaching the cave, you're now met with this foul smell, one similar to that of rot and decay, which you're all too familiar with from your travels already. A familiar bouncing light decorates the walls within the cave. However, it's still too difficult to see exactly what's within. That
How
being
far away is
said,
the light?
the light is about 45 feet.
Do
Okay.
we want to start throwing light objects into here?
I could do the thing where I cast light on a rocky and just chuck it at the thing.
Yeah, you could cast different colors and then throw them in.
Yeah. I'll cast light to make it a bright orange color and just half the stone at the bouncing light.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a strength check.
This is not gonna go well, y'all.
I believe.
Haha.
Oh.
Yeah, you get it into the mouth of the cave, but without really being willing to walk in, you don't get it very far.
Well,
So could you explain to me real quick? It's a pool where I'm standing and then it goes further in and you see an opening, or is the opening underwater?
There's some form of water flow from within the cave out. It's a lot of really saturated ground, but it's not really more than a babbling brook type of deal.
Okay, so coming in, is there, and how big was the cave opening?
5 to 7 feet. You guys could maybe go shoulder to shoulder, but it wouldn't be great.
who wants to go first?
I
Yeah,
can
sure.
go
Give me a
first.
give me a party order.
I'll go first if Nidra gives me a light.
Yeah, sure. What do you
Well,
want?
Abby can
What do you
go
want to light
first.
on?
So I've got Bosco and Yana first. Who's up next?
I'll go third.
Okay. Who's behind Thrognir?
I'll go and then I'll leave Pete outside.
Oh, okay. Leaving Pete outside.
In a tree.
GM
Yeah,
layer for
but
you,
I
Pete.
want to let him ready. Well, we'll let her ready in action if she sees anybody at all to come trudging into the cave.
Okay. That you can't see into the cave. Just so you're aware.
No, I mean,
It's too dark. So like, if someone ran out.
if someone came along the path and started like,
Oh,
and,
gotcha.
like,
Okay.
frightened her to her have to come running after.
Okay. So you guys enter the cave, and this is what you come into. It's a relatively small cave, very damp, with a collection of bones scattered about. Looks like at one point it belonged to some large form of predator. But sitting beyond a campfire, producing just a tiniest amount of light, is a man dressed in dark, tattered, and dirtied robes. He looks a lot over you all and he says, "Well, come in. Been expecting you for days now. You assaulted me with rocks."
Beg pardon?
Are we supposed to give him the code word?
What code word?
I don't remember.
The Z word.
Oh,
The one I've
Right.
been shouting to every enemy we
Oh.
come across.
No, it's never gone well once.
But maybe today's the day.
well, step forward, y'all.
I think
I'll
I'll
walk
just sort
up.
of speak
Yeah.
up and say, "You're expecting us?" Question mark.
"Oh, only so many people are willing to walk towards the Mirror of Dead Men. I'm assuming it was a lot of you tossing your stones into my pond. You know, some people drink from this natural water. Don't need you messing it up."
Sorry, it was dark.
What are you doing in here?
Water.
Living, researching, being away from society.
Researching.
Well, of course. Everyone who practices the arcane nowadays is researching. Being said,
Yeah.
not too popularized.
You research the arcane?
Oh, of many sorts. It's a lost art.
Do you practice in it yourself?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 1 second. That is freaking...
That sucks.
That's
Yeah, that's a 3.
He kind of just snickers at you and says, "I dabble here and there between alchemical concoctions and my downtime of foraging."
You mentioned a mirror of dead men. Is that what you call this?
The
pond?
Mirror of Dead Men,
Yes, I am sorry.
the land to the north, the ever-growing plague of undead. You do recall this was something that was explained to you prior. It's a portion of the Sword Coast that was essentially cursed with this horde of undead that relentlessly continues. It just grows. Nidra, give me a perception check.
Not very good at those.
So what is Nidra paying attention to in this cave?
I'm kind of examining this guy's stuff. Like, I want to see all the stuff he has. If he's doing alchemical, like, experiments in here, I want to see if I can recognize the materials involved. Are there books laying out? Does he have paper, scrolls? I'm mostly interested in just trying to figure out if my knowledge of the arcane can help me figure out what the hell this guy's all about.
As you walked in, you did notice that down here there was a little alcove which you could see a few things in. Nothing quite matches exactly what he was describing. And as you kind of walk past, you feel this just snap in the air. That of an arcane enchantment being cast. And I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
I think we're about to find out if he uses magic or not.
I need to keep remembering to click myself. I was about to say, I was going to show him my notes. I have a butt ton of magic theory notes, but I guess not.
Okay, let's see.
I got a 6. I forgot to click myself again.
You can roll.
I also
with
got a
advantage.
6 on advantage. No, it doesn't work if you do advantage with initiative.
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Wait, do we get advantage?
Yeah, we tried.
No, Yana does because she's.
Danger sense, is that?
It's because she's cool.
No.
Oh.
So the lot of you hear a sound that begins as howling as wind begins flowing from this man and exiting the cave. And Nidra, as he realizes that you sensed his incantation, he looks at you and he says, "Girl, you and your friends should never have come here."
Just
And with
said
that-
you were expecting us.
You see bones begin to shift, some in this corner, and some just under your feet, Throgner, as
Oh.
two large skeletons, they resemble bulls, grabbing hold of what were once buried great axes, just titanic in size. Let's play some D&D.
Oh boy.
Evil, evil, evil.
Oh, do I go first? That can't be right.
All right, Nidra, you're up.
Oh, shit. I'm not used to going first.
Sorry.
Is there any way I can... Yes. I think I'm just gonna step to here. Step to here. I'm going to cast
Is it just
Mage
me or
Armor
does-
on myself, and as I do, the wind's gonna pick me up and toss me back behind Yana.
Is it just me or did Richard get really quiet?
Okay,
Yeah.
He
Hello?
did get
Can
a
you hear
little
me?
quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I redescribe.
Too loud. Too loud. Too loud.
What? Seriously?
Too loud.
I don't know.
Okay,
what's-
I can turn
don't
you
know
down.
what's-
It sounds like it's just a me thing, so
Okay.
I can turn you down.
So yeah, I literally move from here, step to here, cast Major Armor on myself, and then wind will kick me up and toss me up over Yana behind her.
Okay.
And-
Treek.
Well, I am a ranger, and so I shall range and attack the person who I assume is controlling these skelly boys. I'm gonna try to place 2 shots at it. Actually, I'm gonna do 1 shot at his head. See if I can loosen another if he doesn't block yet.
I should have looked into his spells more. That hits.
I shall do
Alright.
it again. Actually, I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark him because I feel like that's a thing that will be helpful.
Oh,
Oh.
damn!
Oh, wow.
And let me try the run these. I think I have Hunter's Mark down. Yeah.
Do it again.
And a Hunter's Spark, you get another die too, because
Because
Yeah,
of
right.
you're
rage.
crit.
Okay. Why did I write 90 in there? I'm gonna get rid of that. Anyway, cool. I shot the dude. You're welcome, everyone.
15, 16, 19.
90 is probably the range of it, maybe?
Yeah,
That
it
was the-
probably is.
Total damage. What were you saying? 19's the range?
90 is the range.
Oh.
And somehow, for some reason, it's printing it.
Gotcha. Okay. Bosco. Oh, do you move at all, Treek?
No, I think I'm just gonna get ready to get hit with that big old sword.
I'm
Or,
going. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
My turn. I want to run up to this baddie, and I want to stab him. 5, 10. I rotate around for 20 and stab him real quick.
Okay.
Cutlass.
That hits.
And then sneak attack after that. So I'm 1-on-1. And then could I get line of sight on this guy?
Yeah, you do.
Then I'm gonna shoot this one
That hits.
for 5 more damage.
All right. Treek, as you sink arrows into this necromancer, he looks at you and begins. Nidra and Throgner, as you recognize, with an incantation, which she continues, and he gets louder and louder as he begins to levitate off the ground ever so briefly. This bright green necrotic energy radiating off of him, and he casts Circle of Death, which will affect everything that is not undead or him in this cave.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I need a, let's see,
I'm guessing.
it's a con save, please. And am I missing someone? Yeah, who am I missing?
Yeah, hold on.
Where's he? Oh, he's
Ah,
in.
crap, I hit the wrong one. Oh well.
Thrognir and Nidra, you each take 13 necrotic damage. The remainder of you take 27. As
Okay.
the ground here has now begun to open up, pieces of earth shattering beneath your feet, slashing across your face as they rise, this dark green necrotic energy seeping up as skeletal hands begin to grapple at your feet. And I need each of you that failed to make a dexterity check.
Hey, Andy, question.
Sure. Dexterity saving
he-
throw, yeah.
He raised up. Does that mean he left my range?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Treek, you're okay. I need a dexterity saving throw still from Bosco and Yana. Yana also passes.
Wow.
All of you are able to get out of the way as these skeletal hands start grasping at you from the ground. You're able to kind of jump up and come crashing down on them, shattering the bones that were once reaching to grapple you. That being said, everything within this cave begins to come alive. Everything begins reaching for you. The ground sears you with this necrotic pain as it chills you to the bone. This one is going to move down and attack you, Treek.
All right. Who doesn't like it?
And he is going to Gore and Great Axe. 17.
Miss.
17's a miss?
Correct.
Okay, and Thrognir.
I'm a dodgy boy. Quick duck.
25 and 10.
25 hits.
You take 17 piercing damage as his horns gouge into your abdomen. That being said, both of you are able to dodge out of the way of these titanic great axes that come down, farther cracking the earth beneath you, sending these shards up that continue to levitate around you, making the area obscured. Ranged attacks in this cave are now going to have disadvantage on their targets. Thrognir, you're up.
Okay, I have a feeling that skeletal minotaurs are CR1. So,
I hope they're not CR13.
yeah, I was gonna say 3.
Oh.
Which
can you
doesn't
ping
matter
your?
at that.
Can you ping your whatchamacallit for me, please?
Yeah, because that was it that I was looking at.
Destroys undead that fall. Okay, your 8th level CR1 or
Under the-
lower. Okay. Otherwise, they make a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, they are turned for 1 minute. 8. I think that fails.
I'm pretty sure that fails.
You all see Thrognir begin to rise with its divine energy, leading to these minotaurs being scared away as far as you can tell for the time being as they kind of retreat back a few feet. That being said, the undead hands that were grasping from the ground begin to recess as you see this bright light being emanated from Thrognir, shattering them as they fall back into the earth.
Back, you undead
Wow.
bastards.
Learned a
Anything
little
else?
something.
And yeah, let me double check because I need to check the range on this because. Oh, perfect. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast myself a spirit weapon by this boy here. I'm gonna draw that real quick.
Okay.
Is it a bigger
And-
hammer?
It's Mjolnir.
Okay.
And
Oh,
does
there
a
we go.
24 hit him? Does a
And
24
it does
hit him?
get an attack this turn.
does.
Yes, a 24 does.
And actually, does that count for this? Because I literally just got this class feature, so forgive me for. Oh, sweet. I will do the damage first, and this was at a 2nd level, so 13 force plus. I have this thing called Divine Strike, which is whenever I hit with a weapon attack, I can deal an extra D8 thunder I'm understanding that right? Yeah.
Yes. I just need
Yeah.
to confirm that that's a weapon attack.
'Cause
I
it's
don't
just-
know if I'm gonna give that one to you because it's
Yeah,
not you
that's-
making the attack.
That's
I'm-
the thing that I was iffy on.
I'm gonna ex-nay that one.
Okay, cool beans.
We can reevaluate it in the future, but for now I'm gonna pass on that one. Iana.
Okay, I'm going to rage. And then I'm gonna run kind of along the edge of this pond and try and avoid this minotaur, but if I get an attack of opportunity, then that's okay too.
Yeah, he is. If you leave his range, yeah, he's still gonna get an attack of opportunity on.
That's okay.
25.
That hits.
25 slashing damage.
Oh boy.
Wow, look at that roll. That's hot.
Not for a
1
happy, but
second.
Wait,
Reduced to 12 because you're raging.
wait, what'd you get hit by? I'm sorry.
that
The
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Oh, he can't attack,
Oh.
can he?
Yeah,
But-
he should be.
He can't take reactions.
It doesn't say anything. Oh, wait. It does say that, doesn't it? Hold on. Stand by.
It also can't
Oh,
take
I forgot
reactions.
about that. You're right. Okay, never mind on that.
Pipe, thank you.
Woo!
And then, can I stand in this fire pit or not really? I want to flank him.
You could not stand
I'm
on.
pretty sure
You
it's
couldn't.
flanked.
There's space behind him, is there not? Go around.
Technically, it's
You
covered
could
by
stand
3
up
feet.
here.
I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if I remember that.
What? I'm just gonna. Because the real question is, does the magic or spirit weapon count for
Too
advantage?
far.
I don't think so.
That's a DM question, just because it doesn't say.
I'll look into it more after this session, but I'm gonna say no for now too.
Yep.
Otherwise, we're gonna have a ton of people rolling pallies and just dropping spirit weapons to absolutely annihilate it. All right. Anything else, Yana?
I'm gonna pull out my sword and I'm gonna attack him.
Did you take a dash action?
No, I
Okay.
use 40 feet of movement. That's how you have. And so I'm going to. Is he still floating?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hit him on the shoulder to bring him back down.
Oh. Okay.
Is he
Both ends of the
Evil.
extreme.
Yeah, he's evil.
Woo!
20.
all of that?
7, 33 damage. And you see him cleft in twain fall into the floor as the ground beneath him begins to absorb his corpse.
Got him! And I jump up excited and turn towards Minotaur.
As you turn towards the Minotaur, wrapping around, I need Bosco to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Hold on. 22.
Bosco, with her inattentiveness of holding the Dawn's hymn as she wraps around with her natural 1, you dodge just beneath the Dawn's hymn as it would have came and knocked you over with the dull side. It would have resulted in you being prone. Otherwise, you're looking pretty good. Nidra.
You said there's dust that got kicked up in here.
It's not dust, it is broken dinner plate sized pieces of hard earth that are all over the place in the air. It's a lot
Okay.
more than dust.
Cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step up here, and I'm gonna cast a gust of wind, marking Thrognir, Yana, and Bosco as safe from it. And I am going to just send a stripe of air straight down here.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that's going to sort of clear things up. And I think it actually
Okay.
does do that by spell description.
Anything else?
If we're calling that a disperses gas or vapor. No, that's it. I'm throwing wind.
Okay. Treek.
All right. I think I will go north and attack the northern Minotaur. with my rapier.
Okay.
Charge it. And I realized that rapiers are not going to be the best for a skeleton, but because they're not going to go for the skull, I think trying to get an eye socket or something like that, as opposed to the.
That hits. 6 damage.
And a second jab. Same. Eventually. Okay.
Also hits.
All right, I'm consistent. I'll take it.
Alrighty. Anything else?
I think I'll kind of circle a little bit. I think I like being in between Nidra and him, so I'll kind of. But that's it.
Alright, Bosco.
I was gonna walk out, but now I'm gonna attack this one, I guess. Because we gotta deal with this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I don't think the magic weapon would take a space, but eh.
I was stepping here.
You can move through it anyways. Big deal.
Yeah. Shoot it. Ooh, 10 probably misses.
That does miss. And it would have been a disadvantage anyways. So go ahead and roll again. See if you hit a nat 1.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, just a miss.
Yeah, then I'm going to take... There's nowhere to hide in this place, or does the dust obscure me?
You are pretty much as obscured as you're gonna get. Yeah. And yeah, you could try to hide. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okay. 28.
Yeah, you are pretty confident you're hidden.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Yana, as you turn towards this Minotaur, you hear something behind you, just this crackling of energy. And from behind you, you see from the ground rise up this necromancer once more. This time, more spirit than flesh. As he
Yeah,
gazes
sounds about
at
right.
you. He reaches out to you and attempts to grab you. 13 is going to miss. Okay. And skeletal minotaurs. One of them is still running 5, 10, and is pretty much going to be all the way back there. This one's taken damage, which I'm going to say breaks the fear of being turned.
Yeah, it does.
That makes
Yeah,
sense to
he'll take
me.
10
Otherwise,
damage.
we're just going to have him running into walls. He's going to make an attack against you, Treek. Or 2, actually.
All right.
22, 25.
Both hit.
24 total.
All right. That hurts.
Thrognir, go ahead and consider your turn for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm thinking we basically just nuke the one in the top left and then turn on the top right and go for him after.
Yeah, I was thinking before anything, I was thinking of just walking out so you had a better chance of clearance.
Yeah, we got another 9 rounds. Top boy being frightened, so.
Yeah.
And also, did the necromancer just res?
He turned into more ghost than human, he said. Basically, yeah.
Okay, he res. Got it.
Yeah. I don't know how we didn't see that one coming.
Oh, I saw that coming. That's why I left the hammer. Do I want to move my hammer? Because the second he went down after 2 hits, I'm like, okay, that was too easy.
Well, radiant damage might do more damage to him.
Yeah, no, the hammer is a bonus attack.
Yeah.
All right, what you
So-
got?
All right, so you said the necromancer boy, he turned into a ghost sort of thing, yeah?
Kind of.
Well, let's hit that thing with the hammer as a bonus action.
Okay.
I know there's an easier way to do that, but
Give me an intel or a religion check, by the way, Thrognir. But yeah, that hits.
ooh, religion. One of the things I don't have ticked.
Okay.
He's
Nothing
dead,
there.
Chief.
Kinda, yeah. Go ahead and roll your spiritual weapon damage.
Deja vu.
All right.
That's 2 max hits that I've done.
All right. And primary action. What you got?
And primary action, well. Everything's still obscured,
Thanks.
unfortunately, so that's
Stop
unfortunate.
batting my microphone.
Get it, Banks. Attack the evil might.
He lost lap privileges for that.
What is that? Where?
Yana, you're on deck.
Okay, 120 feet, and in that case, 15, 20, 15 there actually. Keep myself kind of dead center, and I don't think I can split that. I don't think this is Eldritch Blast. So in that case, let's go after Ghost Boy with Guiding Bolt.
All right.
And I mean, I'm gonna just. Is that with disadvantage still?
Yeah, we'll be at disadvantage.
Okay, so 15 hit.
15 does hit.
Okay, and now I gotta look through my massive list of attacks, and there it is. Do I want to do this at a higher level? It's a level 1, I'll go for level 3. So, I add another 2d6, I think. And I'll add the other 2.
Something went wrong.
Yes,
You're
yes, it
missing
really did.
initial
Okay.
damage.
Oh, there, that's why. So, ignore that 4, because I can actually just click the spell roll. There we go.
22. All right.
Well, yep, 22.
You blast him with his radiant energy, which kind of sears through this spiritual etherealness that's kind of keeping his body stitched together at this point as he begins kind of glowing. The next attack on him will have advantage.
Yes, it will.
Yana.
I will see his like vampiric hands try to come around me and give like a little yelp, what the, and then turn around and try and whack him again.
Hit the boy.
With
hit the boy.
advantage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's a hit. This next one, unless you attack recklessly, will not have advantage.
So 23 and then 24. If 15
As-
hits, it's 15 hit.
Yeah, I think that hit. Yeah. that
Yeah, it
hit.
hits.
Guiding bolt. So.
Dang.
You
That's-
bring the Dawn's Hymn crashing through him once, crashing through him twice, and at the second time, he catches it between his hands. And you see this skeletal face begin to grin. And just as it reaches his forehead, just as it begins to do damage, you see him whisper a word, and he disappears.
Seems fine.
This is fine,
I
JPEG.
don't like that.
Anything else?
I'm gonna look around for him. And it's my turn.
Give me an investigation
What
check.
word was it?
Oh, that's your. Sorry, that's your.
You have movement as well.
That's your. You can't do that because it would be your action. You do have movement if you want.
I'm good.
Okay. Nidra. Nidra, give me a perception check, please.
Stop asking me to make perception checks. I'm not very good at
You're
it.
the magic-y one of the arcane.
I know,
Yeah,
but
you-
I have a +1 no wisdom, okay?
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, what do you do?
As a bonus bonus action, I'm going to just turn this towards him. Does it disperse the rocks enough that I can make a ranged attack without disadvantage?
No, it seems to be. You seem to be counteracting magic with magic, and your spell seems to be of a lesser magic than this one as far as strength goes.
Oh. Okay.
I.e., level 6 spell versus level 2 spell, I think.
I will just go ahead and I'm just gonna try to Scorching Ray the Minotaur over there.
Which one?
The one that I'm blowing at.
Okay.
Okay. He won't be afraid then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I'm just pointing that out because.
I'm gonna
It's
Scorching.
also fair to think if you would know that or remember it. So it's up to you.
I
don't
said
really
what
care.
I said. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Don't worry, freaking Yana will destroy it with 50 points of Evil Be Gone damage next turn. Hits.
Wow,
Wow.
those were all with
Wow.
disadvantage too, huh?
Jeez.
Yeah, look at those
Alright.
rolls.
2,
Like that.
3.
You had a crit on one of them.
Well, I would have crit.
Yeah.
You sling 3 bouts of fire. They go crashing into it, curving around Yana, kind of riding the wind as you disperse them. One crashing into the ribs, one into the pelvis, and then one into the head. The Minotaur turns around once from cowering in the wall and sees you, but more closely in front of him sees Yana. Anything else?
Nay.
Treek.
It's getting a little dangerous for me to go one-on-one with this minute. Not gonna lie. I actually think I will disengage. I'm gonna run around behind Nidra.
Okay.
That's my 7. Yeah, I have 35. And I don't have any really useful bonus actions set up.
Hunter's
for
Mark.
this. Oh, obviously, Hunter's Mark, yes.
Which one?
Cough, cough. I'm gonna go ahead and set Hunter's Mark on the one I've been attacking this whole time without Hunter's Mark.
What?
Okay.
Actually,
Wait.
question.
Wait, didn't I already pass it on to someone else who died? No.
What's up?
Didn't he cast it on the guy?
Yeah. Is he getting
Did
any
you?
indication
Yeah,
off of
he
where
did.
that guy is from Hunter's Mark?
Did you cast it on
He
the
cast it.
necromancer?
Yeah.
I casted it on somebody. Yes, it was on the Necromancer that one time.
But
Whoops.
he died in between then.
That is also true.
Yep, you're right. Did he actually die? Is that how that worked?
That's what I
That's
was
a good
wondering.
question.
Well, if he didn't, then I would still have advantage to tracking him when he went invisible.
You don't sense his location. For
Okay.
one reason or another, you don't sense his location.
Okay. That's fair.
Anything else? I guess that's everything, huh?
I mean, I suppose I could recast Hunter's Mark.
Well, you got it
So
on
that wasn't
this
the
guy.
current situation. Yeah. All right. There you
Okay. Bosco.
A question. If I don't attack with my action, can I use my bonus action to attack?
If you do not attack with your action,
Like,
can you
I
use your
want
bonus
to use
action?
my action
Yes.
to investigate
Yes.
for that guy. Okay. And you can take your bonus action, then your action, right?
Yes, you can.
Well, then I want to take my bonus action and shoot this guy,
Okay. You will
And-
be doing so at disadvantage.
but I'm hidden. So isn't that just a straight roll? Because that'd be advantage, disadvantage?
Do you get advantage if you're attacking when you're hidden?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay.
I will take your word for it.
I can put it up. I should just send
That's
you that.
fine. That hits.
go.
Ozzy.
Shot.
Sneak attack.
Oh, with a ranged
Yeah.
weapon.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have
Um,
sneak attack?
Yeah,
With
if
advantage?
I'm
I-
hidden. Here,
Oh,
let me just
yeah,
throw
that's
it up
right.
here.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot.
true. So that's 15, 26, 38. Yeah, that did a good number. Let's see, minus 36. Your firearm discharges, releasing a musket ball which tears through the skull of this minotaur, nearly obliterating it. And you see where the bones once shattered and dispersed are some returning to their initial position, namely the horns. But it does
Ooh.
look to do a severe amount of damage.
And then I can make an investigation check to see where that guy went.
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check.
28.
You don't see anything that would lead you to believe that he is still in this cave.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll shout out he's not here.
All right, let's see. I need to. Oh boy, I need to draw a shape. What's the size on this?
Big.
Radius is small, right? Diameter's big.
Radius is
Yeah,
half
radius is
from
half.
the center.
So 40. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, what have I done? Delete!
You mean-
Delete!
Never mind.
I can do this, guys, I promise. That's about right. We're gonna grab that,
Oh boy.
and it will go right there. A somewhat, I'm gonna say it's a gaseous cloud, which will have it being dispersed in the area where you have your spell, Nidra, forms. It's a yellow-green fog that seems to be laying down towards the bottom of the cavern, flowing along the ground, but with each breath you guys take, it begins to start choking your lungs. Similarly, the area is even more obscured than before. And I need you, let's see, hold on. When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must take a con save. Okay. I don't think it does anything initially. Okay. Necroskellies.
Brief reminder
Alright.
that anyone who starts their turn in that gust of wind must make a strength saving throw.
Yes. Let's see. First, attacking Bosco. 16?
Miss.
Okay. Strength save. 6. And that doubles the move distance, yeah? What does your wind do?
Knocks them prone, and then they have to stand up for half movement speed. Is that what?
Oh,
And-
no, it
Isn't it
pushes
like push
back
15?
15 feet, and it's difficult terrain if you're fighting against the wind to walk.
Okay.
And it's double
He's-
double movement speed as well.
Yeah, he's still gonna move up to Yana at that. Not being intelligent enough to move out of the way of the wind, he's gonna remain in it. Yeah. 2016.
Those both hit.
That was 3 years ago, dude. Quit mentioning the past.
That's going to be a 8 and a 6, so 14 total. 0 reduced damage. Throgmir.
Okay, well, first.
Oh, and make that con save, please.
Is it a poison? Asking for dwarven resistance.
Yes, it is poison.
Okay, advantage on con save. Nat 20. I think I'm okay.
Yep. So you're only going to take a quarter damage. Oh,
Quarter-
7. You take 1 damage. Oh, that should have been 5d8, but that's okay. I messed it up. Yeah, you take one poison damage. Okay. Anyways, what you
How
got?
will I survive? Let's 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's get right in here. Yeah, let's make it there. 25. It's not quite advantage enough, but let's attack with Mjolnir, the floating hammer. I'm assuming that's a hit.
That definitely hits.
I've been getting so damn lucky with these rolls.
And that is force damage?
That is force damage.
Okay, I'm just checking. Anything else?
And now I'm going for my actual attack, which... Come on. Let's go Gallagher twice. That does not hit.
No, that does not. Anything else?
No, that's about it, Chief.
Your spiritual warhammer comes crashing down, nearly obliterating this skeleton, just displacing it enough for your warhammer to miss. It doesn't seem like anyone seemed to notice, though, especially with all the obscurities within the air. Yana.
I'm trying to just clear the air a bit. Get some of the rocks out of the way.
Okay, I'm going to move around a little bit. Excuse me, hammer.
Smart.
The hammer is small. It's a hammer. Doesn't take up 5 feet of space. Fine.
I don't know, it looks really big. And then I'm gonna slash it across the ribcage.
Okay, 2 attacks with advantage.
Gotta click the advantage.
Those both hit, and it is an evil creature. That is 31, 41, 46. The Dawn's hymn quivers as you bring it slashing to the skeleton, and the spirit, or the spiritual energy that was once holding it together, dissipates as the bones return back to the earth as they are swallowed up, greedily gathered by the hands which appear just for moments to bring the bones beneath the soil.
I come down off of it and then jump up. Who's next?
Anything else?
That's it.
Nidra.
I'm just gonna backpedal away out of the gas and use a bonus action to change direction of this wind once more.
Did you need a con save for this poisonous gas?
Yes. I do
wasn't
need a
sure
con
if it was
save from you.
dispersing it right in front of me or not, but that's fine.
There is a caveat to the spell, which kind of... Anyways, I need a con save, yeah.
Oh, that
It's a neat
was
spell. I
not supposed to
like
be
it.
disadvantage, right?
No, it's a 24, so you take half of 5d8. So you take 8 damage. So your lungs choke as you adjust the spell. You notice that this poisonous gas, while being dispersed by the wind you produce, even from just right in front of your body, even as if you try to hold your breath, the poison still finds a way into your lungs.
Alright, and I'm gonna cast some more spells, because why the fuck not?
More colors!
More.
Exactly.
Fuck it, let's
Just
Scorching
kinda
Ray him
think.
again.
Okay.
That's a color.
It is.
It's red and orange and yellow.
Fire's a color.
Shut up. Okay. I don't anticipate this is gonna go as well as last time. 2, 3. Do any of those hit?
Miss hit.
Yay. 16 fire
Yes.
damage.
ECU's 12. Or
Get
AC
lit.
Correct. Still standing, barely remaining, but the large skeletal minotaur is still standing in front of Bosco. Treek.
Yikes.
Let's see. You take 19 poison damage.
Oh, that really hurts. Sun's getting real low. I pull away from the edge of the circle here, coughing, and I'm gonna pull out my bow and see if I can aim through the obscurities and still end up hitting that minotaur.
Okay. Both hit.
I forgot. Well,
Oh, no,
disadvantage,
sorry,
so
that's one, so
hits.
it's still hit. That is enough to tear the remaining shreds of life force from it, as it is similarly gobbled back up by the soil, leaving nothing but the large great axe at its feet.
Alright, I'm gonna go to my knees, like coughing, but then have like a fist pumping at the same time, like, guys, we did.
Okay.
Kind of.
Bosco.
All right.
His DC is 15.
All right.
It's rolling. 18 poison damage as you inhale this poisonous gas.
Ooh.
Other than that, what do you do?
Hold on. I'm going to run away and shoot this one in the head, getting away from it.
That's dead.
Yeah, but I don't trust necrotic things that came back to life whenever
there's
they
nothing
get.
there. They both fell into the soil. There's nothing.
Oh,
to
you
shoot.
didn't say this one fell into the soil. That's why I was wondering.
False.
You got
Yeah, I was gonna
swallowed
say I
by
think
the-
I did, but
You did.
it's
Oh,
okay.
well.
It's fine.
When
Where'd
is
you
your
say the
Buddha?
alchemical set was?
You didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just leaving.
Okay.
Using all 75 feet to go look at Pete.
Okay.
The hero we need.
So you're exiting the cave. So I'm going to move you up for a minute here.
Yeah, no problem.
So fun fact about Cloudkill, it moves 10 feet away from the caster each turn. So it's going to be 5, 10. And let's go make a scene
Interesting.
transition. Oh yeah, it is. Bosco, you come out of this cave to see Pete fully involved in combat with this seemingly necromancer.
That's what
Um,
I was afraid of.
As you exit the cave, he releases an incantation towards you. DC 15 con save, please.
Okay. Sweet.
You're struck in the leg by a bolt of necrotic energy, which begins to wither at your flesh, turning it
Hold that,
quickly
Andy. I'm unconscious.
to black, which will actually heal him too. As you fall unconscious, the last thing you see is your leg beginning to wither and die in necros.
no.
Let's see. When a necromancer kills a creature that is neither construct nor undead with a spell level first or higher, the necromancer gains hit points equal to twice the spell's level or 3 times if it's a necromancy spell.
Did he
Oh, no.
kill me?
It
That's how
counts
like-
because that's designed for like a player.
Okay.
So unless you want to die. That being said, Nidra, you hear this occur behind you. Without turning and seeing what happened, you do hear and sense this. You do sense this incantation. But there's your updated battle map. Sorry, I forgot to change it. Back to the cave. Oh, they're dead. Rip. Thrognir, you're up.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna do this because it's just preemptively because I'm running through it. Get out of the cave because.
Yep, give me the
Nothing's in here
con
to-
save.
Yep. 13 does not make it, so do your worst. Give me half that damage.
11. 11 poison damage as you move through the cloud.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, 50, and can I see Bosco out there?
It'll be just a moment, guys.
You do see Bosco outside of the cave, yes. You see him unconscious on the ground outside of the cave.
Okay. Well, 1, 2, 5. Well, as a bonus action, let's do a mass healing on.
Okay. And
Keep
is the
hitting
range on that
targets.
any less than like 30 feet?
It's 60.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. I click the button. It's not wanting to go.
If it's multiple targets.
So that'll
Could be
hit.
a-
That'll hit everyone here.
It will.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can hit up to 6. I think is what. Let me double check. Did it show up for you? Because it's not showing up for me.
No, go ahead and roll it. What's the roll on it?
It's a D4 plus my
Alright,
wisdom.
sorry
so
about
a
that.
D4
I'm back.
D4 plus what?
plus 5.
All of you get 7 points of health back from
Good.
Thrognir's mass healing word.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I'm not
Thrognir.
unconscious.
Anything else, Thrognir?
Nope, that's it. Oh wait, I'll move the hammer a little bit, but that's just gonna make it.
Yana.
I'm going to hold my breath and sprint to the cave exit.
Okay, make a con saving throw. Good.
20.
You take 14 poison damage as you run through the cloud.
Okay, and then I have an additional math 15 feet after this point.
Okay,
Outside the cave.
so thank you for telling me. I'm going to move you guys off to the battle map in a second anyways, but so you'll be 5, 10, 15. Very good. I think this is the first time we had a multi-battle map battle. Nidra.
I'm going to dispel my gust of wind and move outside.
Goodbye, color. And you're moving outside, so let me transition you here. You would be here, so go ahead and move your whatever distance
so
you would
I've-
like.
Pete's up, right?
Yeah, Pete's up. Currently looking undamaged.
Thanks to me. Did I tell you that I knocked off the spell? Yes, I did.
Okay. How big is Pete?
Pete is large, I think.
Yes, technically large.
Shit. Okay.
He's a
That's
big boy.
fine.
Or she's a big girl.
Anything else, Nidra?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Storm Sphere, and I'm going to mark Bosco, Yana, and Pete as safe from it. And that is
Okay.
going to be a big old circle, so please hold.
What level spell is that?
That is a 4th level spell.
I don't remember how this works.
30, 40.
Hold on, I gotta look up how this spell works. How counter spell works.
Yeah, there's a check involved when you're doing it versus.
Yeah, I just don't remember what it is past 3rd level. DC plus the spell's level, so that'll be a 14. Using spell casting ability.
10, 15.
Nope, that fails. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, just for posterity's sake. Boop.
Let's see. Each creature's sphere appears when it appears or at the end of its turn succeeds a strength saving throw. That's a fail. Or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Sphere is difficult terrain. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. Hang on for a second. And until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action. So yeah, I'm going to use the lightning bolt right now.
Okay.
That's with advantage, right? Because he's in the sphere. Yes. Okay. 22.
That hits.
Take 15 lightning damage.
Such a
Once
cool
again, he disappears into etherealness. You see the remnants of his form being disintegrated and melted away by the heat of this lightning and the sheer cold of this storm. And he once again vanishes. Anything else?
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do at this moment.
Treek, you're up. Need a con
Yep.
save, please.
I will. I will re-roll that with inspiration.
Okay. Well, that would give you advantage on it, so it would have been a
Oh.
23, which
Alright,
is good.
Well then,
You take 8 poison damage.
awesome. I am alive. I will
Technically,
run the
you
heck
only
away.
lost one.
Were you that
Okay.
close to it that would have mattered?
Correct.
Oh shit.
I think he got hit for like 48 points of damage in one turn from one of the skeleton minotaurs.
I missed that.
How far can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
I
30?
have 35 feet of movement, so I did one diagonal.
Okay, Bosco, you're up. Moving back battle maps.
And I think I'll just collapse over there.
Do I
Kill him.
see him anywhere? Do I need to make an investigation check?
You do not. You can try to make an investigation check, but you don't currently see him.
Okay. And was I marked? Can I go into the sphere?
Yes,
I
you're marked
believe
as
he
safe.
was.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in, check here, and ask Pete, where'd he go? And roll a 33.
You don't see anything indicating his presence.
Okay. That was an action, can't hold a bonus. That's it.
Okay. What you do see is a rift open up. Let's see, hold on. 5, 10, 5. 5. Damn it. Okay, I was one off. Damn it. You see a rift open up from which a fully ethereal creature, no longer, still humanoid, but no longer looking even mildly tangible, reappears. And seeing the source of the storm spell that just shocked him out of existence, is going to cast a blight at you, Nidra.
Oh, good.
And I need you to make a con save. DC 15.
Oh,
Well, that was good.
Okay, you're going to take 23 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
As similarly, you find now your left arm's skin beginning to wither and die and necrose.
Okay. I have 9 hit points. No problem.
Thrognir, you are still inside the cave. At this point, however, the poison gas. Man, this is more than I bargained for. The poison gas begins to dissipate, but I can't delete it, which sucks. Oh wait, there we go. What do you do?
First, for simplicity's sake, hammer is just moving. It's going to be where I am. Then I'm going to be moving outside. It'll take 5, 10 feet.
Okay,
to
so
get
you'll
out.
have 20 feet once you get outside.
Yep. And the
Which-
hammer will be out next round.
Okay, so you have 20 feet from here.
5, 10, and oh, I had to turn order over you. Everyone's looking pretty not fine. I'm just gonna do the cleric thing, do another mass healing word on everyone. Oh, even if you don't need it, you're getting it. So
Okay, you can't see Treek though.
I
Treek
can't?
will not.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, so everyone except for Treek will get 7 hit points back.
That is horrible. That is 2 ones.
Anything else, Thognir?
Nah.
Yana.
I'm gonna turn and spot this guy, and then run towards him, with it over my head, ready to slash down, saying, "Why won't you die?"
I really hope Yana crits here so I can see a one-hit kill. I'm really cheering for it.
Go get
That
it.
misses. That hits.
That was better.
21 damage. As you bring your first sweep of Dawn's hymn towards him, you see his almost ghostly form evade out of the way. The second one, you compensate, lunging forward with your slash, bringing it straight through, and you see a piece of his necrotic energy torn away from him. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Nidra.
Yeah, cool. So here's what I'm gonna start with. First of all, a lightning bolt's gonna arc from the center of the storm sphere and try to hit him.
Yep.
That's not with advantage. 21.
That hits.
He takes something I forgot to do last time, which is he take 24 lightning damage.
He is looking well bloodied.
Finish him off.
Probably not,
Awesome.
but I hope so.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run in right next. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run right to here. A bunch of some electrical energy is going to start collecting on me as I go. It's gonna like sort of discharge as I fly up in the air, land next to
As you
Yana.
flop.
I'm gonna grab her arm and I'm going to thunder step away.
Okay.
So with that, yeah. Oh wait, I should actually probably pop the spell.
Con save.
And yeah,
Woo!
it's a natural one. So yeah, take.
He is
Yes,
slippery,
tw-
intense.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 14 thunder damage plus an additional 3 thunder damage, and I teleport away with Yana to back up to pretty much. What's the range I have on this? I'm gonna teleport up to here pretty much, and bring Yana with me. Oops.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
Nope. How's he looking?
Pretty bad. Treek.
And I'm also. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm also looking pretty bad. I'm gonna kind of stumble out there.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. You'll have 15 feet once you exit the cave.
20 because I have 35.
Jesus Christ, puppy, you're so loud. You have 15.
I have 35 movement. Did that?
Oh, then you have 20 feet. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Just want to make sure.
What do?
I want to try to shoot him.
Okay.
You think I can get it over Yana?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can go ahead and manage it. I imagine them landing in almost a 3-point position. Jesus, puppy, stop chewing on the water bottle so much. As they come out of this, so yeah, you can.
I'm gonna give it a shot then. This one's for the poison.
That hits.
There you go.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so I think I'm just kind of sneaking in between these two, and I'm just gonna load 2 arrows at once. You know, pull it back as far as I can, and just peek up over Yana's shoulder, shoot at him. I think one goes toward like upper chest, like right below the throat, and then one kind of buries just above his belly, right down the
As
center.
you release the bowstring from your fingers, you feel the string beginning to unravel just a bit, beginning to tear under the pressure of how far you've drawn your bow. As you release it, one piece of the bowstring lashes across the right side of your cheek through your nose, leaving what will someday be a scar to remember the time of which you felled this necromancer.
Guess I need a new bow, but that's worth it. And then I'm gonna fall over and collapse. Probably.
Sorry about the crackling noise. Jade found a water bottle that she's loving chewing on. But anyways, you
That's
find
cool.
yourselves outside of this cave, some looking better, some looking worse. What do you...
I don't know.
What?
I would like. I don't know. I'm gonna dissipate my storm sphere. I guess I'll start with that.
Yeah, I'm going to the dead guy and gonna, I don't know, cleric him.
Cleric.
What?
Oh wait, I want those. I want those giant axes.
There's actually nothing really left of him to it's just
Cleric.
spiritual energy. It kind of dissipates.
Look,
All right.
Look,
You go in here. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll bless him with holy water and the stuff I have. Well, I mean, I drank a lot earlier today. No.
You bless his corpse. Jade, Jesus Christ, I love you, puppy. You're so loud. She's making the thunder sound effects for Nidra's electric discharges.
Thank you.
I remember how much I
good
love
Foley work,
Thrognir,
Jade.
and I offer him some rum.
I'll take the rum.
Lots
So-
of rum.
These great axes, looking at them, it seems like most of what was holding them together was necrotic energy, which reformed them. The only thing that would maybe be even salvageable from them would be the head. That being said, the wood is rotted and decayed, and the head is rusted and torn. But if you wanted to take the heads of the axes, you could, but that's the only piece that really remains.
Yes, I want the heads of both.
Okay, you have 2 large battle axe heads. As,
Thrognir.
as Thrognir and Bosco share some rum together.
As I sit with Thrognir, I saw that he also carries a warhammer, and I wanted to offer him the one I've been carrying around for so long.
Oh.
It's off of Gaius. And if you want a really nice shield. Or if anyone uses a shield.
Can I? Let me check my armor and what I can use. I'm pretty sure I can use literally everything. Yes, I can use literally everything.
Well, you want this stuff?
I mean, if you're offering, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. It's not magic. What the wording was, it was magical at one point, but now it's not.
That is correct. He is working with the dog.
Okay.
She's free!
Bye, Jade.
Bye.
Have a great puppy life.
Okay, so you now have Gaius's warhammer
And shield.
Yep.
and shield.
I want to look at the stuff.
Okay, so there's a variety of things back here. Most noteworthy, likely to you, a chest atop a pile of coins. There is what looks to have been a small alchemy table with, it looks like 2 containers on it. That being said, are you ready to record stuff?
Just a moment. Yes.
Jake, you're on it.
Okay.
Yep.
600 copper. 7,000 silver.
What the fuck?
I think we found the
2,500 gold. 150 platinum.
What the fuck?
4 gems. A small glass vial containing it's containing some form of liquid. Another more medium-sized glass vial, the standard size, containing a bright blue liquid with flecks of silver in it. And then, similarly, you find a small pouch.
What was the liquid in the medium glass vial?
Blue
It's
with flecks of
bright
silver.
blue with kind of these silver specks in it.
And a medium-sized pouch, or did you say?
No, it's pretty small. It's like the size of a coin purse type of deal, maybe a little larger.
A pouch containing what?
It
Here we go.
looks to be ball bearings. The pouching.
Okay.
Okay, so to be clear, 600 copper, 7,000 silver, 2,500 gold, 150 platinum, 4 gems, small glass, some form of liquid, standard size glass, bright blue liquid, flecks of silver, small pouch too. Good. Okay. You are 1 day away from Baldur's Gate. What do you, team?
I would like to make the executive decision that we don't let Yana.
The team found another. Did you give her a scoop and a half? Oh no, that's okay. They found another small pouch. They have voted to not let you handle.
Could I take a look at the small pouch?
Yes, because you are not Yana.
Sure. Are you guys planning to take a short rest here? Is that the plan?
Do we think we'll still make
What do
it
you
in
guys
time?
think?
Yeah, you guys are like half a day out with you. You'll make it back. You could honestly make it back with a full rest. At
It'd be
that
really
point, you'd be pushing it, but you would make it back.
I'm
Who's
game for
holding on to the pouch?
I am. I wanted to
Yeah,
look
you
at
wanna
it and
look at
compare it to
All right,
my
you're
ball
taking the
bearing
pouch.
or
I'm
my
removing it from
flintlock
party
ammo.
friendly. So make
Too
sure you
many
record
people.
that on your
I
character
want to
sheet.
try and steal it.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Dexterity.
Nope.
Okay, go
Passive
ahead
perception
and
of 19.
yeah, that's not going to do it.
Grumble, grumble.
You probably would have been better picking him up and shaking him upside down.
Oh, I can do that too.
If he does that, I shoot her.
Can I just take a step back and may I ask, since I've been gone for a while, Abby, when the hell did you gain dexterity?
I am a new person.
Damn right.
Her acquisition of the Dawn's Hymn and being ascended to the position of Dawn Caller of her tribe came with a few other benefits than the Dawn's Hymn alone.
Like
He offered everyone
redistributing
to.
stats.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I chose to do that.
I was just looking
She is
like,
still clumsy outside of battle. Her her dexterity when in battle is better.
Please see.
Okay, so
pouch.
do you guys want to take? I'm gonna streamline this a bit. There's nothing more before you guys reach Baldur's Gate. Are you planning to investigate items before Baldur's Gate or in Baldur's Gate?
let's investigate before, so that way if it's magic, we know to hide it better.
Smart. You know, not get killed like we thought you were going to be. What
Oh,
happened,
no,
by the
no.
way, Throgner? How did you get?
Yeah, we kind of glazed over that.
Well, you see, that's a long story.
We got a long walk.
Yeah, well, it was a simple matter of tracking it down. I just had to literally wait until I saw you and then run after you from a distance, but I got short, stubby legs, so, took a while.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So let's go ahead and have a couple group Arcana checks, and we can kind of wrap up this session with investigating these items. So I need an Arcana check from everyone.
Help if I'm on the right part.
Let it be known that Abby is currently leading Arcana twice this session, and she gets to pick which item you guys look at first again.
Hold on.
Give me the
I ready my
bag.
bow.
The bag's ball bearings.
Okay, so you have a small glass vial containing some form of liquid, a medium glass vial with the bright blue liquid with silver specks floating within, and a small pouch containing what appears to be ball bearing.
Give me the pouch.
No, because she can't take it
Give
off.
me
of
the
me.
pouch. I'm so Arcana.
I don't care. I was checking
I
them
drink
out.
the blue potion.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
What a
I'm just
child.
kidding.
No, you did it.
I was kidding because you won't give me the
Nope.
pouch.
Too late. Give me an intelligence check. Yeah, nope. You totally drink the potion.
I'm smarter than this.
Not today. Uh, you,
This is an extreme thirst.
you drink this potion, and as it falls down your throat, you feel an immense chill, which for a second you can't even find yourself with the ability to breathe, and then you find a familiar sense of home as you consume the potion of frost giant strength.
Let's go to town.
How
bunch
long
of
does this
mountain.
last?
Not
For
long
1
enough to matter,
hour,
I'm
your
sure.
strength is a 23.
Here's an idea for you. Go break down a tree and turn that into a handle for your axe heads.
I go pick up
Honestly,
this tree.
I go pick up. Wow.
Make a
Because
strength
otherwise
check.
it's wasted.
Plus 3, 19.
Yeah, you try really hard, but trees are rooted pretty well.
I pick up the
a
smaller
smaller
tree.
You violently yank the small tree from its home in the earth.
And I go, oh shoot, and I try and put it back.
Somewhere, Talia is upset. Talia will remember this. And you place the tree back, kind of dabbing it into the dirt near where you.
Pat, pat.
Anyways, let's get another group arcana check.
I swear. That was Pete, by the way.
Okay, someone this time is
And I
leading.
need- I
That
need
isn't
Okay,
me.
Pete is better than me. This is some bull.
Okay, Nidra, which one would you like to look at?
Oh,
Have the
it
bearings.
says need a small vial.
Okay, how are you testing it?
How much fluid's in it?
4 ounces, maybe, ish.
No, that's not too small. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna open it again, carefully sniff it. What does it smell like?
Let me pull up my chart of what does this smell like.
It smells
Do you have
purple.
one of those?
Cloudy gray oil.
Yeah, I actually don't know what
doo-doo-doo.
kind of liquid's in it. No one, you didn't. You just said-
Well, so as you open it to sniff it, you get a good whiff because you notice it's evaporating extremely quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna recap that fast.
Let's see what happens. Oh, fuck me. This is what happens when I actually roll your guys' treasure, by the way. For just a split second, you seem to enter a world other than the prime material. And then you're back.
What did it look like?
Gray, empty, hollow, cold.
Oh. Alright. Player Richard knows what this is. I don't know if Nature does.
I'm sure you do because I did. I had to look it up.
Could I have taken a small sip instead of chugging the whole thing?
You said you drank it.
Well, I tasted it.
Tasted great.
What did the fluid look like when I looked at it?
Hold- Cloudy gray.
Okay. I kind of recap it and say, this is bad sniff, not good. Let's just put that away.
Gardner, how would you like to test the oil?
You said it's like a grayish silvery color sort of thing?
Correct.
In that case, I'm going to quickly just uncap it, get a little bit on his finger, and then recap it. Just kind of like consistency sort of see if there's any.
you similarly gain this quick look into another plane.
Okay, so interesting.
Yana, how do you test the oil?
Drink it.
I don't think they give it to me.
You
That's
banned.
probably fair, given how the last two
Yeah.
things have gone.
Yeah.
Okay, Treek.
Looking at the last two people who both, I'm assuming, look kind of shocked. I'm not gonna open it, but I think I'm just
Okay.
gonna like shake it a little bit, turn it upside down, and just kind of look at how the liquid.
Seems normal.
Cool. I'll
And
pass it on to
Bosco.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm still looking at my ball bearings and keeping another eye on Yana to make sure she doesn't come near it.
I stuck my tongue out at him.
One more group check.
Mm.
Was there anything in the water in the cave or no?
No, it just looked like a very deep pool.
Hey Andy, how many ball bearings are in this bag?
Let's see. Hold on. I'm rolling a die. Yeah, I need a group Arcana check though.
The crit.
Yana, are you
Okay,
kidding
I've
me?
decided what feat I'm taking.
Oh my goodness! I even got a 19. I was so proud. Oh,
There are 9 of these ball bearings.
Okay. I'll hand each of them one.
what?
No, I don't want it.
You don't want it?
So,
Well, Thrognir, you're up first. How do you investigate these ball bearings?
take a quick look first and see if there's any magical or like anything like looking. Is it like a metal ball bearing or is it like a more
Yeah,
like a
it's
bead?
it's about a no, it's bigger than that. It's about the size of, I don't know, maybe a marble.
Okay,
But
and
they are
it
metal,
is
yeah.
Metal. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna do the stupid answer, and I'm gonna like throw it at this tree over here and see what that does.
Okay, make a attack. Sorry, ranged attack.
So d20 plus dex. That's like a 7 or something.
It hits the tree.
Nothing.
Nope. Falls to the
All
ground.
right. Let's go pick it up then.
Okay. Yana, you were not given a ball bearing, correct? You did not accept one?
Yep.
Okay, Treek.
When Yana refuses her ball bearing, I'm gonna go take it from Bosco, so I have 2, and I'm gonna bang them together.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Okie doke. Okie doke.
You crash them together.
Cool. I give it back to Bosco. I give them both back to Bosco.
Bosco, what would you like to try?
I want to check to see how they look to my other ball bearings, and then I want to look to see how they look compared to my ammo.
I actually don't know what ball bearings look like. So, okay, so they do look generally like ball bearings. They look kind of a little better of condition, perhaps. That being said, they do look as a similar size to your ammunition.
Is it weighted right for ammunition? Or could I get that from hand feel?
From hand feel, you couldn't really tell. They may be a little lighter, but you're not quite sure.
We have 9 still, right?
Correct. You have 9.
Okay.
We have discovered absolutely nothing about them.
I want to walk back, put it in the gun. Actually, I'll tell everyone to move away from this tree, and I want to try and shoot it out of the gun.
What tree? Okay, which gun are you using?
Well, the new one isn't working. You said.
You haven't tried it, but it's up to you.
I'll try the old one first.
That the one you had first, or the old one you purchased?
The old one, the one I know is working.
Okay. Give me an attack with your flintlock.
22.
As a lot of you watch him kind of hunker down behind this stone, aiming at this tree, you hear a louder than normal and where the tree once stood, it's now been blown back about 15 feet from the impact of this bullet.
Oh shit! Wait, the tree
Oh, I
just
know what they
moved
are
its-
now.
Correct. The tree
Okay.
is now unrooted and pretty torn up.
Yeah, I'm
Can I
holding
push
on
it
to
back in
these.
place?
For the record, I'm just going to give this one to you because you pretty much found it out. You have 8 rounds of ammunition of force.
Okay.
I was on the right track, but I don't have enough
If
strength in my
if
arm.
a target makes a DC or fails a DC 13 saving throw, they are pushed back 15 feet.
Okay. Let me write it down.
And I think that's all of them. Anything else you guys need to do here before we go back to Baldur's Gate?
I'll heal on myself unless we're taking a short rest.
You'll heal up by the time you get to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's okay. That's fair.
Anything else?
Nope.
I will take
Do-
that as a
Looks like no.
no.
Do we want to split up some of the money or do it once
Yeah,
we get
I
in?
have party treasure related to. Like,
We can do
actions.
that
Okay.
post session.
I was just wondering if they're going to take all of it for your guys' ransom or.
So you guys kind of approach not the gates of Baldur's Gate, but the outer city. You've made it back. You've probably got, really, if you're being strict on time, about 12 hours to return with news of your assignment to the city. That being said, as you guys begin to approach the northwestern portion of the city here, you walk past a signboard. And on the signboard, you see a crude yet recognizable picture of Thrognir.
Does
Okay.
what does
And-
the sign say?
It indicates that he is a prisoner who is more than dangerous, who has escaped from the prisons of Baldur's Gate, pending execution.
I give him a high five.
I got a bounty.
Do you have any disguises on you?
I have commoner's clothes and
And I wish we had a really cool cape.
man, if only we had some sort of cloak.
Yes, currently your bounty rests at 250 gold pieces.
Is this like Red Dead and I can just pay it off and everyone forgets about it?
You don't know.
Sure can try.
I take my cloak off and I throw it over Thrognir. I think.
The teenage girl-sized cloak drapes
I wanna
over
try
the
some-
dwarf.
It's a dwarf. It's
Give me
tiny.
one set. I
It
want
looks like a kid walking around in her mom's jacket.
Can I think about changing myself while I'm wearing this thing? Does it do anything?
Give me an Arcana check.
22.
As you focus really hard to try to change how you look, the group watches you focus, determined on your face, and you look hideous. But the cloak hasn't changed anything.
Hey, I'm
Got
handsome.
'em.
That's
I'm
true.
handsome,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's true. No, you do not appear to have changed at all.
Got us all
Sorry.
hyped up.
Sorry, Thrognir. This isn't your cloak still.
So
you've
here's
been-
here's my last question of the night before we wrap things up. As you approach the outer city of Baldur's Gate, Thrognir, what do you plan to do?
Logically speaking, it is probably best if I do not go into the city. and instead just make camp like a little past the outskirts.
Okay. With that, we are going to wrap up today's session, showing the city or the party minus Thrognir approaching the northwestern gates of Baldur's Gate. We are going to have what I would like to do is have a semi-session sometime this week if we could get everyone together for a brief bit. So
Yeah.
next week, Jake could also join us, just so we're not tagging him along, you know, through a session that he essentially wouldn't be doing anything in. That said, we can even do it by Discord if we want, like just by text. So we're going to work on that this week so we can get him back on track with us next week, as his time with us is currently limited and we're going to use the absolute most of it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can chat about this in like right after we.
Can I tear down the poster and hand it to Thrognir? Keepsake.
Sure,
Yes.
you do that. You now have a wanted poster of yourself.
I am gonna. I'm gonna cut stream, and then we can
Yep.
sort of sort this out.
That'll wrap us up for tonight.
I'll
Thanks
be
for
right
watching.
back, guys.
Bye.